Chat, what is up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Let me, hopefully, working. Yo, what's up, everyone? Okay, we're just gonna randomly do maps that people suggest, to be honest, for some of the Chinese games. That is the plan. I at least want to watch this Icebox. They use a Cypher Killjoy. That is something that I've had for a while that I wanted to do. So I want to see how they're using it. Aleto with the 11 months. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 11 months. Yeah, let's chat. You can hear that, right?
其实中路的渗透一定得成功，成功了可能对于防守方的威胁会比较大一些。是的，来看一下森寒冻港的首秀防守方的标记，进攻方的狼队。
You know that? Okay, cool.
从目前的一个情况来看，王者
One thing that we probably don't have. There we go. Dude, have I just got it bounced? Dude, I think Epic Pen is always running on my PC. Okay, so Wolves, Cypher, Killjoy. They're kind of weird, but sure. Still play it with a duelist, but they have the servers. So that's like the main part. Then we get the harbor on the other side as well. Did I catch yesterday's plaid chat? Like a little bit of it, not too much. Levia fan with the Levia fan 4 months. Thank you with the Prime. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello Saint, how we doing? Hello Isaac as well. Am I excited for tomorrow? Yeah, man. It just feels like we're waiting at this point. You need my opinion on Genji versus Loud. I have my pick'ems coming out today, so pretty much as I I'll put the YouTube live when this finishes, basically. I've done that. I've done my pick'ems. I've done who I've kind of ranked everyone in terms of top 2 teams, who I think is going to win, top 4 teams, top 6 teams, top 8, etc. Genji is apparently the king of scrims. I mean, Genji just one-tap everyone. We've seen it in their officials. They just out-aim everyone at the moment. But this should be harder to do it. That is the main thing. Dude, do you know what I need on this keyboard? I would love some arrow keys. Should have brought my other keyboard with me. My top players? Yeah, just wait for the video. The video comes out soon.
慢点打可能对他们来说是有一些优势的。是，这也是他们双少阵容选择出来进攻方，确实也比较难去提速的一个点。克里斯应该还是给中路先封一个障云啊，先去压制一下中路。
So you go for a split on pistol? Sure.
每一个回合他都会这么做。
Wait, how long is this demo? Is it like one of those ones that I'm gonna easily be able to skip, or is it no?
中加比没有闪，来了，提的还是比较快的，找到了 Yosemite。 藏在点内的 Yosemite 倒了，没有人能够再去拖延到点内的。小 K 高点。 对，小 K 这个击杀其实也很关键啊。
It's kind of nice though, with the trip behind, they then have a turret that can actually help them get over towards the site. The camera at the back to get info. Yeah, I do think that this... I always felt like this had a lot of legs, especially like last season, where like Viper and Sky, more when Sky was like really viable. The double Cypher Killjoy, I felt had a lot of legs on some maps. It kind of when you do it like this, one of them kind of works a little bit. Dude, look at the HPs. One of them works a little bit like an initiator. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to need some arrow keys for my keyboard. Maybe I use the laptop for that.
那在有枪械优势之后，哦，这狼队是真的。
You're a big believer in Icebox flash comps?
他这边是经济 all in 的还是很足的。
Nah, I don't think you need it on this map. To be fair, if you're ever gonna need a flash, it's probably against this, right? Harbor Viper. So. Where are you coming from? I've been resting well. Yeah, we've been sleeping pretty good, to be honest. Doing Coach Potato stuff, so we have T1's Lotus that came out yesterday, and then just been planning a lot of YouTube stuff, honestly. Little eco, man, I'm just gonna skip the eco. They're just gonna clean up. right? They gotta clean up. I would get nervous with the Chinese games. Like they actually never. It's never simple. It feels like everyone always gets thrifted. To do the FPX, dude, I'm telling you, Wolves are gonna be good, man. Wolves are gonna be good. They just had a hard group. I need to watch the EDG game to be honest to actually probably get a full sense of how good they actually are.
2个回合他们都是能够成功的去安置爆能器，所以经济上是非常不错的。但这分如果输了的话，他们的经济节奏就会比较尴尬了。
The Cypher lurking over towards mid is so good. When you have this smoke as well, you can do like you can do cages that will always block like the normal turret here. Like as a Cypher lurk on this, you can just create so much pressure down to this shot. Crazy guy. To be fair though, with the pressure they create over towards A, they got to be thinking, why is there 2 people here? Trying to get him. You can use J to skip back, L to skip forwards. How much does L skip forwards?
还是被换掉了一个，U3P 保持了自己非常好的一个状态，选择下在了死点的位置安置爆能器。
这个点只能是黄箱附近能看，或者是绕到点内。
是要对墙了，逆着头部，U3P 接到一个，第2个也能够成功的去接住，只剩下阿鲁巴一个人了。没有人在绕阿鲁巴这个位置。哇
，That's unlucky. Just as his turret goes off. Let's try the L. Let's see what happens.
在他的身后了，最绝望的一件事情，来不及。
开始跟对方其实是一个
Oh, it's 10. Oh, okay, that's perfect.
一枪一个，好吧。
Yeah, that actually saves me so much.
没有人能扛住蟒侠一枪身体。
他已经从中路管道的位置顶住。
They decided to force into the one prior, and then now they take the eco.
进攻方现在人也不好往里去进啊，拼拼凑凑的这样的一个枪械组合。
What time does Madrid start? In 26 hours. So 2 hours from now, tomorrow, basically, whatever your time is.
而且也是踩在了这个蛇尾上面，混2下就倒了。
Do they really just play the Cypher? I mean, I guess it's Icebox, man. There's not too much you can do with Icebox.
所以现在想转都转不了，想进进不去。
狼队他们这个阵容比较难受的一个点，我们刚才也说到了，双少尉一定是你在进点的时候能够给出的闪光和影响对手类的技能，就没有再多一个先锋那么舒服。 打一波的能力有点弱。
I think Wolves played better against EDG. Yeah, we might have to check that. What are the other Chinese games that I need to watch? There's a few that people are saying.
2个技能是同步的，贝尔还穿掉了对方的 YU， 小编也有收获。那现在这一分应该是非常难操作，
都被扫到了。剩下 Cofish 手里有一把数位在。
25滴血，最多也就下一把枪，但是可能下枪都困难。他的位置是个名牌。
哇哦，小兵在这个地方。
Let's see an actual like harbor playing. It makes more sense though as well.
其实，在视野收集方面是为队伍提供。
Got too much PTSD from watching Zeta play this map.
现在 BRG 逐渐
Okay, they got so many ults on this. So many ults. This is a round that they pretty much should be winning.
至少不能让对方渗透，自己可以不压。
Bro, do they really never use their?
还给了个墙，有点意思。
Wait, how did you say I'll go back, Jay? Okay.
王朝也给
队伍提供了最关键的一个点。
是的。
It's so weird that they have all of this util, but they never use it for their
每一个回合可能都会对中路
default.
至少不能让对方渗透，自己可以不压，但是不能让对方渗透。中路还给了个墙，有点意思。王朝也给。 那现在整个 A 点进攻方狼队已经是拼点了。
This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. When you don't have to have like a so we have camera watching behind. Means you can have the turret watching more stuff like this. so it's a little bit similar to how like Fnatic play in terms of like saving some of their stuff. Like sometimes they save their util and go aggro with it with like alarm bot here, etc.
这样的话点是完全给了出来啊。
这个爆能器安装应该是不成问题。那接下来。 怎么去打这个回防？现在是一个比较大的。
They got to play Sykes at the Harbor Cove. They got to kill Joy ult. Alright, they got to Sova ult.
但是位置已经被小兵给看到了，闪身枪还是把小春先给打掉了。看到了，但是开枪没有能够成功的秒掉UCMT，反正是被UCMT给收掉了。看到了有一个过点啊，老板能够接掉一个人，也保持了一个蛮久的一个状态。王哲把看守家里的 Cofish 给解决掉了，但这一下
They got absolutely wrecked on this one. They kind of didn't.
直接解决了。对。
I don't know, man. They kind of faced out a little bit too early. I didn't. They can improve their after plant. For sure. For sure. We'll keep an eye if that's a normal thing. It's gonna skip through the eco. I imagine we're not gonna see anything crazy. Wait. Of course we're gonna see something crazy. Okay, let's watch the eco.
眼周的问题就是容错率会比较，好像是我们 VCT 森目前为止骑马侠频率最高的选手。应该是了，
也不是说没有见到，确实蟒侠的起的频率没有那么的高，但是特别是在防守方。
And I hate how some of these teams play this harbor. I swear, some of these teams when they play harbor, they just don't. They don't. It just doesn't make sense in terms of who they're playing where.
好快的一枪！
哇，这蟒侠吓人，这样先点掉了一个人，但是第二时间先退到了点后，已经少掉了一个人的狼队。 暴动器也不敢贸然往前去安置啊，
好像被小穿了一下，但是影响并不是很大。关键现在是狼队没有办法去安装暴动器，正面没有烟的情况下，这把蟒侠对于狼队的威胁实在是太大了。
Ever watched Pokemon? Yeah, dude, I used to watch it all the time.
他们没有办法能够很好的去。
Pretty much everyone that is like around my age did.
感觉狼队这个阵容选择出来，我们一开始对他们期待可能是有更多的。 单摸，或者说对于边线的一个掌控。但现在好像这个抱团的。
Trust me, everyone around my age watches the Pokemon stuff, and we look at the people that are like opening the cards, and we'll be like, well, we used to have all of these, we just didn't realize that it would be worth so much. Plus, we also would kind of play with them instead of saving them.
这狂烈之怒很关键，他有了，但是自己也已经阵亡，现在剩了一个贝尔走中路。
Yeah, this is more just Billy just misplaying it. Yeah, I get a timeout after this one. That was horrendous.
好，那这样的话
Ever played a rhythm game? What on earth does that mean? What you talking like Dance Dance Revolution? Whatever the hell it's called? Are we talking about like a dancing game? Or are you talking about one of those things where you like lick through using the mouse? Yeah, man. I mean, back in the day, dude, when the Xbox Connect came out, we used to play that a little bit.
挂着绳子就过来了，点的也是没有更多的一个防守队员在，直接冲到2楼上面要安置暴动器，他也不管有人穿到了。那这样暴动器没有能够成功的安置下来，但是魁父是展开了，能够再安一次。但
问题来了，全面封锁很克制魁父啊！这个点内你用狂烈之怒直接架设，
必须得赶紧拆掉。
但是这个狂烈之怒
对穿看到人了。
And Billy's util's pretty nice on this though. I give him that.
有一把短炮，能够先收一人，自己要被震，位置是被揭露了出来。
我们要注意，有人在绕后啊，但是正面已经是解决了战斗。
Man, I hate this map so much.
这把狙可能又会限制到。
Okay, maybe we're actually gonna see. Nah, okay, so we're seeing old school stuff, but this makes more sense in terms of them doing a default.
劝退，看到了。
第二时间再进来，但是没有持续更长的小型无人机的一个时间去标定到有3P了。
Me with a skip button is lethal. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to grind as much as we can. I more just want to get a grasp of how good the actual teams are in this region.
自动哨兵再加一个小编在视野侦测。
克里斯这个过点，谁来过？
这个进步走这儿确实是风险太高了。
Dude,
因为从经济上来说
I feel like
猜到了对方会有狙的。
Pacific and China are so far behind on Icebox. I don't know what it is about this map specifically, but it's really bad in comparison to America's or EMEA Icebox. I was thinking it when I was watching Pacific Icebox as well. Some of the stuff I see is just like it's bad, man.
携带着爆能器的 YU， 看一下什么时候才能够去安置这个爆能器啊？点内 BLG 是没有选择硬去跟你抢，而是先往后去退。
How far behind do you think China is? Not that far. They're not that far behind at all, to be honest. I think it's weird at the moment because we don't really know exactly how EDG and like match up against them, but it looks like EDG have kind of stayed the same level. The rest of China have caught up, and then everyone else from certain regions has excelled, or at least has more top teams. That's how it's looking like, but we kind of get more of an idea at Madrid, to be honest. It's hard when you just have internal regions playing.
往后者
发生决斗了，一个蝰蛇站在箱子上面，直接去跟点里的人对枪。
对，
在缺少决斗的情况下，他们这样子去打。
对，刚才那一分打到最后是往后者是一把明狙，也不太好帮得到队友。
是的，
两边正好是协同没做好。那现在
This is way better.
对，尝到了这个 A 点的甜头
Like the best default so
好像
far.
但这一分，我觉得 A 点只是一个幌子，更多的还是要依赖于 B 点和中路的渗透。A 点只是吸引你防守方的注意力而已。那现在其实就形成了场面上非常有趣的事情。A 点里面是3v3，中路。
This is nice as well. I realize they go aggro with the turret so that he can then create pressure over toward mid, breaks their turret. Like, this is way better. This is nice right now. Shadow, thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. We're going to be doing summaries. I don't think so, but I think what we're going to be doing is potentially on my main channel just do like what Tarek does, you know, with this like edited down stuff of stuff that happens. I think we're going to try and do that because it's only 2 games a day, which is pretty nice.
被收掉了，能 repick 有机会吗？小神卫想要去骗，用蛇吻最稳的一击，自己被绕到了背后，王者身边没有更多的队友，再去。
This was by far their best rounds. This was like everything was actually way better here. It's giving me so much more faith.
他好像是有个 timing 摸过来了，狼队第一时间好像没有注意到，哇，
这个 timing 已经没了。
被看到位置了以后，在1打3就很难。
Yeah, this is a great round from them. This was made way more sense in terms of everything that we saw. Turret to actually just make sure that they can't get early control of A. Then they take a little bit A control, they wait for it. Yeah, camera got shot over towards middle, so he played back, which meant that they went forward. And then when they took contact in terms of them getting the turret done, then he went forward to break their own turret. That was a lot better in terms of like the cues and everyone doing their role. Lunatics. Absolute lunatics. At least it was the jet.
那现在阿鲁巴知道你这肯定不止一个人啊，你肯定是抱团前压的。
后面枪声这么多，不给你复仇的一个机会了。再来，又是5个人的抱团再次去进攻 A 点。
但现在这个2楼谁敢漏呢？小 K 是绝对，好快的一枪，通过下意识的反应，但是被 YU 给补了。是的
，YU 还是能够把小 K 给补掉，而且最难过的是技能全部都失效在了点内。
Imagine trying to luck against this. You see a camera and then an alarm bot. No way. And we have a guy watching it. Camera? Camera? This is probably the most stacked defense I've ever seen over towards here. A person watching, a camera, and an alarm bot. Advantage of double controller. At least on attack you can split up more. The advantage of double controller on defense, you can fight like these areas a lot easier in theory. And then on attack you can actually like take map control a lot easier. Or you can actually like block off all of the choke points, so it means you can get over towards site and more map control easier. So yeah, you're better at fighting and like delaying at the beginning for sure. You're better at retaking, obviously, because of like the cove, etc., and the wall block. And then on attack, you can just take more control. Double control is pretty legit on this map. Even though I would say it's rare to find teams that actually play like the harbor. Dude, you know what's mad is we actually kind of peaked some of the harbor util at like well, loud obviously, but lock-in was some of the better stuff that we saw. Silas with the 7 months, thank you, thank you.
但 BLG 在上半场的末尾阶段的这2个回合，应该会有一些中期的，比如说全面封锁。
Yeah, dude, I know. Everyone's saying I'm looking tired. Mate, it's literally just, it's a mixture of, like me looking tired is a mixture of genetics, first of all, the fact that I'm relatively old, the fact that I rarely go outside and see daylight and just look at screens all day. That's all it is. But I'm not actually like physically tired or mentally tired. Just that. It's just the price of what I chose to do as a life, and I if that's all it is, then I don't really care. I have the same thing with genetics. Yeah, I just have like just darker bags under my eyes anyway.
那他倒了以后，基本上都是克里斯一个蝰蛇顶在了最前面啊。
This is where this comp kind of struggles, but every comp like really struggles over towards here is like taking B. And the issue is I haven't seen anything like super convincing. I think their plan is, judging by how the Cypher's been playing sometimes, I think their plan is to cage off here. Then once they cage off here, they drop the wall and then they get in towards the site, but we haven't seen it yet. And again, that is where this comp like struggles the most in terms of the double Sentinel. And I think that's what they wanted to do. But again, the good thing about this comp is it's actually like in my mind, it's one of the best comps of actually like splitting over towards middle. More just because the fact that Cypher is like insane at lurking over towards middle. Especially with the window now, you can create so much more pressure as well. So I take vitamin D? Yeah. Dude, I take like loads of vitamins as well. I'm very aware that I don't get enough.
这个食物可以让你能够轻松的进点。是，必要机又是在 B 前点给了一个狂潮，想要顶过来，又是收集到了足够多的信息。但这次小 K 因为手里其实是有全面封锁的，他是选择退到了比较安全的一个位置，先保活。
They retake because they have Killjoy or Cove.
这次敢下2楼包吗？看一下怎么去做选择。2楼包下不了，还有个自动哨兵，还有一个大米蜂群呢。郭峰的人是位置被找到了。
Very much. This is a mad thing. They don't even have anything fall behind at the moment, but they have double. They have an. Look at this, dude. Camera, double trip, and they have a turret as well. I'm a big fan of this comp. I really am. I think it has a mixture of stuff. I think they're doing some cool stuff. They're using a Cypher a little bit differently to how, in my head, I would. But I think that's also good to have as a backup. And the thing that works kind of well here is Billy realized that when they go behind, there's so much util to break, so that if they go in there, they probably have to go with people, I think it looks like, because at least they're forth with it. Or at least that's just their instant reaction to over towards retaking A. But the thing that wrecked them here was just the Sova ult, to be honest. And I don't know if, let me just quickly actually check, I don't know if they had the Sova ult all the way through. Then they decided to play, yeah, so they had their Sova ult from the beginning and they decided to play over towards A. So it's a nice idea in terms of a protocol to do in terms of playing off A when you have the Killjoy ult, but if they have the Sova ult, someone has to call that and you can't really play with that plan. So that's a bit of a thing that they have to work on. Killjoy didn't even use the alarm bot. Yeah, that's how much util they've got as well. It's mad. This is where, in my eyes, it's like really strong. On your defense, you should be losing like 3 rounds max. It's so insane, this comp on defense. Let's see, I'm definitely interested to see what Cypher util they've got. This is a weird one. I don't know if this is this or this. But...
那 B 点的飞机吸引到了中路前压的3位狼队的选手，选择走到了一个相对靠后的位置。
They go middle with 3. They do the. They basically just do the Xerxer at the beginning with 3, which most people do as a pistol, but then they put the actual turret here to get in for a swing off it. So I like it. Most people. This is actually the common pistol, especially last year when M8 used to do the 4-person push behind. Everyone just stole it. So we've got retake camera. When did he check it? The problem is this team isn't like the best at... I mean, they just have to duel out. Are they fast flood? Bro is not even checking his camera right now. Hey, let me watch this again. This is... Camera ever move? Does he ever check his camera through any of this? So, they get the plant down. And it's called fast flood the whole time. I mean, the flood's good. You can't be too angry at it. Then he checks the camera. That's so funny. But I like the I kind of like this. They fast flood over towards here. They have the tripped for anyone that is like lurking over towards middle, especially on pistol, which means they don't have to worry about it and they can just fast, heavy, focus on the site itself. Jules, mate, how you doing? Well, did I put the TL buddies on yet? I haven't even. I've got the classic. I want to say it's on my classic at the moment, and then I haven't done anything else with it. I haven't played the game since the games have been starting. I pretty much don't get to play the game until, well, it's my own choice. I don't play the game until kind of after Champs is done. It's nice though, because it makes me kind of actually miss it and not get angry when I get to play it. Surely they don't win around like this. Yeah, it's one person dies, 2 people. Dude, he calls a timeout after the eco. Fact. I've seen Flow's new compilation. Maybe watch that after. Maybe we have to give that a look. Martin, thank you. Martin39, appreciate you. Yes, so they just do a normal. Wait, was this the Killjoy under the legs, or is this Killjoy turret to the side? Yeah, I mean they just do the classic 4-1, and I mean they got numbers here. What do they speed this up? Dude, look at the numbers here.
坏了呀！而且中路还放了一个少年炮台，在一个非常激进的位置，转点也会被捕捉到。BLG 直接选择要进到点内了，光这画出来，外游好像又穿到了一个人。哇，这独木好像没有办法去阻隔对方在子弹上的穿射。
Yeah, I think the Wolves are pretty well prepped for this. This was one of the first games, right? They didn't actually see it, but I like how they reacted with this though. In terms of one playing here, one person playing Snowman, they know that a Harbor is most likely going to just cut this off, and they try and take deep control. So they just prioritize someone over towards Snowman.
是，那这样就比较绝望的一个局面了啊。
这个前压其实是2个人，甚至后面还有一个人来补枪。对。
And dude, they weren't even expecting this guy here. Okay, last chance. Pretty much they just forced into this one. Goldfish one away. Is he gonna go for an orb, or are they? Dude's one away from his ult, and they don't do a combo to stop the. Really? Did this guy just get an orb and run out? That's wild.
的时候是很有风险的，但是只要安置下来了，是比较好去守的。如果上来就冒险交海顿，海顿关键是很容易被穿掉，这个很伤。对手枪械众多对齐的时候，海顿也是会瞬间被破掉。这一下王浩哲。
I like their setup though, in terms of like info, potentially kill. If someone tries to go on the rope and plant, they have a stop that forces them down into the middle. They have one molly here. Yeah, this is a strong setup. And the good thing about the trips is like they're kind of ahead in front of the wall, so you have to commit to actually see them.
爆能器是携带在自己身上的，等绕后就行。对，最稳的是等绕后。阿鲁巴如果求稳的话，就等绕后。他需要做点动静去吸引一下对方的注意力，然后这样的话，绕后的队友能够更好的去找到一些机会。但是，哇，好稳啊，狼队！他这个绕后其实能看得到，刚才克里斯压根就没想着去贴对方的近点，是就是把你逼在里面，我用优势对枪去架你。对，但这种打法其实5的情况了 ，BLG 也知道自己。 没有太多的退路了，所以真的是起到什么样的一个枪就要尽力去起了。对，
而且狼队的击杀数非常平均，13到10，就误差就在3个以内，并且这一分小春是有明居的。BLG 想去找机会的话，也要担心。
their mix-up is good though. I like how much stuff Wolves have on this map. Chad, do they play this map again or not? Water. This is a sick round though. Wait, this is just a sick round from everyone. This is cool. No way we insta-try stick. Wait, I actually need to watch this round again. This is legit. It's a legit round. More from BLG. What do they actually do, huh? The wall to block A. Four people middle. So it's a fake with just a Sova drone over towards B main. So you think the more people go in B main, you harbor wall across. You harbor wall. Actually, damn, this is like so. This is actually pretty nice though, right? Wall to block vision. Then we get close here. We have this wall that kind of means that you block the normal turret or the turret over towards here. We go fast. We then have a Viper Molly from here that goes top sight. Then they have another wall that actually goes all the way close towards here. So they kind of separate this area in terms of one box. Where does the recon go? Wait, where's it? He's done a recon already? Where the hell is this recon? They just land here. Recon goes out. Recon goes... Chat, where even is that? Yeah, is that inside tube? Or is that like top mid for them to get a kill here so no one's spamming them through this? It looks nice. I think it's a recon that lands on this wall to stop them from spamming. I know they lose the round, but it's a cool idea. Feel like I mean, honestly, it has some legs. It was in the kitchen itself. You could get some kills through the wall. Man, Cypher is so nice on this map, I'm telling you. The problem with Cypher is the fact that Killjoy just has so much delay that it is better. Yeah, and then they just go back to their normal setup. Actually changed though, they got kill trips instead of info trips now. They got a lot of setups. I think it's the shock dart just with a recon. Yeah, it could be. Be something like that. You're working in a production for an event and wanted to know how the observers spectate without the numbers on the agents. So normally they'll have a different PC that actually has all the numbers on. You won't be able to remember them. It's like a setting that you do, and then we don't actually see like the observer PC. Pretty sure that's right. They'll have one in the spectator slot with it on. I don't actually know because I've never done a Valorant event, but. The Fire and Prius have that? Yeah. It's an obs that obs is a spectator, right? Yeah, it's something like this. Or they have like on their left is like a different... On their left they'll just like blow up one of the mini-maps. And like just have perma control down and then you get to see all the numbers going. I think that's how I would do it. And that's kind of why on those solo events you just see like... You see the numbers when it's only like one PC. Big More, hello mate, with the 10 months. Yeah, same bro. Same. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you.
如果他有狂猎之怒之后，阿鲁巴这个全面封锁就不太好放了。
是的，他们进攻方有可以去强势的交技能控能量球的一个策略。
哎，对，但是狼队其实也很懂，你看他 B 场顶的这一波非常的凶，
是知道你很有可能就是想吃这个能量球 Spring， 逐风是已经消失了，但是他还顶在一个非常靠前的位置，两个前锋马上就要碰面了。
看谁先漏，看谁先漏，先跑先出。
Everything from Wolves on this map makes way more sense than the majority of the rounds from BLG. I mean, we've seen like 3 nice rounds from BLG, but it still feels like that overall understanding is a little bit better from Wolves in terms of like who's playing where for their setups. Damn, Yank actually got 2 here.
那王浩哲只能先往后去退了，在前点的一个交换上面，人数上还是让 BLG 在这个回合拿到了优势啊。目前是一个3打2的一个局面，而且实际上本身他们的主要进攻意图就没有在 B 点，
对，主要可能
一直在 A 前点啊。
B 点主要是为了控球。
They could have just so much stuff for this. This is cool though. A lot of their setups are stuff that I didn't really have on my setup. So that's cool that it has like. I mean, it has a lot of plays and a lot of strats you can actually do with it. Damn, they are insane taking some kills 1v1.
全面封锁布置下来了，现在没有反制，只能退出点外，
只能退到后面。但是他们唯一就是有一个心理上的博弈，退到后面的 timing 是什么？但是 BLG 是直接已经选择大退到后。
等一下
Yeah, they set that molly off early.
好像管不太到2楼有人对枪，但是YU这个地方没有能够。
Okay, kind of close.
这一次贝尔非常的关键啊，把2楼这个位置起来了。
而现在这个情况，狼队是处在了一个经济劣势，并且他们选择 B 西险招，克里斯起了一把判官，但是他好像判官守的点是守歪了，对手主攻的方向不一定是 B 啊。
但不知道小 K 会不会摸过来啊？两个人马上要碰。
The Viper,
小 K
madman.
现在就是
也在架，
比拼耐心，谁的耐心足，谁就会有一个更好的加强机会。但从目前的情况来看，我觉得小 K 的耐心是会更足的，因为啊。 对，我刚准备说队友会对 A 点造成持续性的威胁。
瞄着人来了，但是
哎呦，那这样的话撞上了，要撞上了。
是的，其实克里斯心里也不清楚，两边心里都不是很清楚。
对方是
It feels like Knight is super on this. Then wall down once he takes this angle. Yeah, I mean he was on it. It's just the fact that it just one shots from here.
这把判官还有4发的备弹，还能够让他去继续接人。
他的小后有。
No way he gets another. It's so stupid.
正义没有能够成功的命中，有3匹Spring 接倒在了这个地方。
It's so stupid.
He
did really well though, honestly.
因为接下来剩下的枪械他们是更加有优势的。
对，并且对手也不太好去捡掉在 B 场的这2把枪。
等着你安置爆能器，安置爆能器我就要给技能。
不太好穿吧这个点。
哦。
雷霆点射到脸上，哎，但是正面王者倒了。
还好有3匹能够成功的补。
Oh boy. 9
9
HP. Is this actually how it ends?
手里是一把正义。
Oh yeah, looks. Oh.
没有什么扫射能力，自己只能一发一发的去点。对于贝尔来说，其实也是一颗头的一个机会拉出来。
Nice shot. Yeah, honestly, I like a lot of their stuff.
我们恭喜狼队拿下了第2张。
Like a lot of stuff. I think they can. I don't know if this team actually plays. I don't know if this team plays more Icebox in any games, but. They play Icebox again and lose. Did they just not change anything up?
This
is the issue about it. Was this group 3? This was group 3, right? Okay, let me just go to their defense. They have 3 rounds, which I think is kind of all you need for this comp. And then they win pistol, right? Wait, did they lose pistol? Oh, that's why.
那还不好说，狼队的这一波抱团
来了，有人
Do they win the eco
都捡起来了。
by stacking?
提到过
how do they lose this?
对方一群人过来扑他。
所以他的站位是非常保险的。Spring 拿着蟒侠过来，另外一边把。
Yeah, they did the same stuff. This is the one issue with this comp is you can't really like you gotta have a deeper strat pool than this. Like I don't think you can use the same. Like, this is the exact same thing that they were doing it like their fast buy rounds, right? Did they go aggro over towards middle at the beginning of this? Like they literally. Oh no, okay, it's not as bad. To be fair, they never did this one though. No, boss man. How on earth is this guy alive? That's so funny. I mean, they tried to mix it up a little bit, to be fair. Like, even this round where they put a camera over towards here, and instead of doing, like, the normal Cypher setup they did, he's out now over towards A. So they did this mix this up. I just think that, like... I mean, I want to check out the rounds they lose. Wait, what? They lose this round? They just lose from hero rounds? Maybe.
中路要先给点压力啊！中路一点压力都不给，其实对于狼队来说，他们的防守就会变得非常轻松。
3个人慢摸到 A 区，但是 YU 的位置很靠后。
Hello, Ryan. Ryan, which game should I be watching? This was one of the ones that I wanted to check for sure, just because I like this comp. Rip Master Doom as well with the 10 months. Thank you. Appreciate you. Watching all the Chinese games? No, just some of them. I just wanted to see what's going on with like some of these teams that I missed. EE vs BLG bind. Okay, we'll do that next. What on earth do they lose this round? Guys, how on earth do they lose this round? What is... This is criminal. He kills him. Someone needs to look at Killjoy. No one looks at Killjoy. Oh man. Oh man. That's a painful way to lose a game.
Yosemite 这个绕来得及吗？看一下，已经在低包了。
他在换位。
来二楼，但已经拆一半了，给烟想拆另外一半。
哇！
现在知道对手的位置了，反手夹狙。假低，你必须要出来。小身位看到了。
The way he knows where he is. Oh, the guy drops and he doesn't hear. That's so sick. Oh, they really messed up though. They didn't check this pulse with a Killjoy. Yeah, that's a savage one. They still do some nice rounds though. Like, what's this one? Aggro 3, recon deep, camera that kind of spots a little bit over as well. You can always ping the pass and spots here. Then they set the jet up. Then instead of jet holding, they double push behind, which is okay, I guess. Especially with the Killjoy. Robbie, thank you so much for the 16 months, appreciate you. Send Iceland review? Yeah, we'll do it at one point. It's like an off-season thing. Oh, Cage to block the... Wait, Cage to block the alarm bot, but they mess it up? Okay. He gets hit by it anyway. Then they know they're coming behind. Yeah, mentalist. They go so fast in comparison to the rest of the team here. Arbor makes a winning play though, honestly, but... Also, I think... It's a little bit hindsight, but I think just like setting the jet up, them like picking the Cypher, picking up all the util and then actually rotating like this way would make way more sense than double flanking. But I mean, the way they play the double flank with no pressure over towards B is not the one. Yeah, that's a savage round to lose.
有回复，但是回复面对爆拳是一个被 counter 的状态，因为爆拳是能够很好的去找到回复里的蝰蛇。
Yeah, this is man. This is mental though as well. They Viper all, and then they put the trip that's like good against the once you take the ropes, and then they have an alarm bot in front of it. Like we stack up the Viper all here. It'd be pretty fine to just leave the Viper on his own once the turret, once the drone gets shot.
A 点同样也是在等防守方会不会先出
Dog breaks an alarm
但
bot
是把
though.
自动哨兵给电掉了。但是还有一根半线是用来保克里斯的。
标记可以打
16 months of the dream still alive. Yeah, we'll do it in the off season. Right, is Bosta ever done that? Look back at that. Maybe it's too painful. I mean, they've won tournaments now. It shouldn't be too painful. It will be funny to just see like how bad the play is though. Like the play in 2021 was ridiculous, man. The amount of crap we got away with is so stupid.
倚着这个障云已经慢慢往里面摸了，关键是狼队没有人去看中路，哎，但中路给技能了，这波技能直接猜到了夜里面有人，小 K 直接倒地了，这个巨人有说法，先把小 K 给标掉，而
What a shot,
在空
dude.
中
What
直接是
the?
被空摘，2楼 YU 的位置也是名牌，看一下中路直接赶人过来了，克里斯先收一个，贝尔把他给补了，2v3。现在有3名体在收。
Don't tell me they lose this round as well.
关键他终于拖到了阿鲁巴过来，1v2的裁
I mean, it should be impossible.
知道人的位置，神稳扑射出来，但是主动。 果断的做了一波传言，并且有很好的效果。YU 在关键时刻的首杀帮助队伍是成功掰回1分，但是分数落后还非常多。
小 K 又有一把锋刺在手里。狼队这边虽然阿鲁巴有全面封锁，但对方有狂烈之怒，所以这个终极技能互换上面就等于没有。就要来看一下狼队的这个防守站位，这1分要怎么布置。B 点同样放了克里斯一个人。
雷击剑。 这个位置是已经找到了你。
Yeah, the big difference at the moment is just how much but because they've seen all the setups already, it's like how much they're getting from their shock dots now. We've already seen the shock dot over towards here, run before, shock dot over towards here to break alarm bot. Like in comparison to the first time they used this, they're just not getting away with it as much. It's just like it's just a straight up anti-diff. You'd imagine the first half was similar as well. There's definitely the one thing about this that is like you gotta change it up so much, and you can change it up so much, right? You can pretty much just change the roles of like these two, right? You can definitely have a good Cypher setup for middle. I'd actually argue that the Cypher setups are better than some of the Killjoy setups that are over towards middle. You can pretty much do the same thing. The camera does the same thing as the turret. I think that they had to change some of that up. It's a nice setup though, but is there not a gap in this? Oh my god, so beautiful. Damn, the shock just missed.
，Yosemite 往后撤了。
这个包是不是比较安全的 ？A 大有没有能够看得到？
应该是个安全包，有没有留技能？
好像 A 大能看到 ，A 大能看到。
能看到，看一下那 Cold Face 先收了一个，这个拆除爆能器的人被收掉了，但是 Cold Face 赶过来，高点位先收一个。
Oh my god, these rounds are so close, man. So close.
而且这1分还是。
Masters is tomorrow, yeah. Only one more day, literally in 25 hours.
而且他的狂烈之怒之前每都有收益。这次等你雷击剑先扔了，我再给。
是。
两边的比赛经验就是从这里能看出来。
The 3 rounds in a row where the shock dot's broken this stuff now. This was more obvious in terms of like wall than broke with the wall. Wall pass and reclear in middle. This is nice from Billy though. They're like, you see this? You see that other round that they did that we kind of highlighted where they would block stuff off and then actually take this and then split into B with like the Sova going 1 here and 4 people going towards middle. They kind of baited with this before. Like Billy actually look pretty impressive when they have like a demo. They're even like they're even trying to mimic some of their old rounds and mix it up. Yeah, I think that's always a good sign. Goldfish. This is an eco, but I think this is a good attempt from Billy. I like this round from them. This guy's dead. Don't know, my watch party was in the background of a Sideman video. Yeah, people are saying that. It's kind of sick. Is it just like a LAN cafe, I guess, that had it on?
但是其实把 BLG 第一时间的枭雄无人机给逼出来之后，再过这个 A 点前点，他们就有点压力了。不敢这么轻易。
Am I going to Masters Venue to co-stream? Nah. I think honestly, most of my stuff just works better from like home. I feel like. The one thing that I found from Berlin, even though I liked Berlin, one thing that I found still was like I focus less on like the minimap. It's like a real issue that because I'm watching so much. Again, my biggest issue that I face is I just start watching this more than this, which means I miss little things. And when I'm in Berlin, that's like 5 times higher than it is. I think just because you get caught up in it, which is fun. It's good to throw in every so often, but I do like looking at like the intricate details that teams do to actually work out why they won the rounds. A lot of the times that's the stuff that people miss.
克里斯直接穿烟找到了小编，全面封锁放了出来，而且王浩哲的位置有点尴尬，他血量并不是那么多，36滴血。这个爆能器只能够强行先安下来，不然全面封锁就有点浪费了。但是安全包安完怎么测是个问题。
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I think my watch parties work better from me at home.
小 K 在支架，他支架住了。
Oh my god, that transfer though.
1打3给到了 Yosemite， 这个侧身他抓到了。
Surely not, bro. This guy, did they actually lose this game by this guy getting 2 1v3s? No, okay. I think Yosemite's an absolute beast, though.
因为你有点没有办法解释过去为什么 Yosemite 没有去看一下嘛。
那这一分狼队还是咬住了 ，BLG 的经济其实比较差，包括现在也有2把数位加1把燎犬。
这一分的压力好大，现在对 BLG 来说已经有点难得分了。
其实狼队作为一个新队伍，在这种压力情况下能追到的这个分数真的很难得，而这一回合他们
Watch parties in the venue are better for vibe based for watch parties. Yeah, exactly that. It is fun though. Like I enjoy doing like the vibe stuff with like Pansy and stuff. It's fun.
所以你不盯包，我第一时间是不会给舌吻。而中路小春一直在往前看一下对方有没有过点的信息，他想抽过路费。连 A 点。
Would I bet Sen even against K Corp? That's a 50-50.
在这个位置就被抓过一次。
是。
两边都
It is a straight 50-50.
而他们留了王浩哲一个人在 B 点。
They're definitely the 2 favorites at the moment.
小 K 脸上应该已经听到了半
Even though they're sorry, even though they're the favorites though, I think that this event is wide open.
但是这个枭雄无人机
要稍微躲一下，他们要躲。看到了，应该看到2个。
Like it's pretty much just it's pretty much just FPX that can't, in my opinion, win. And even then, I think they could, but it would be like one of the most, be like EG level of madness. It's just these little moments that they kind of mess up. It's like their overall macro is pretty good. How do they? But because the time's low, they kind of overstep their mark here. Look at how late this jet look is. It's insane. Still on top of it. Yeah, it's actually like both of them. This one was probably more. This one was more understandable than the other round they lost, but. Damn, Yosemite is insane, by the way. Yeah, they kind of just won this. We didn't fully see everything, but they kind of at least won this map just from having the demos out there, for sure. And Yosemite just being an absolute beast. What did Ryan say? He said bind FPX. Who is it? T. Bro, look how close this whole game was. Look how close this actual region is. Wait, this region is like, everyone is so close together, because even... Wasn't this insanely close? Damn, they won double pistol. They won double pistol here though, so it kind of reverts. Dude, they won double. They were 7-1 up and they lost this. That's 7-1 up. They then got a pistol and they still lost this. Oh wait, that's crazy. Yeah, there's some really close games. I'm not sure it should have been. I mean, we're insanely close to getting like an actual different outcome and having one of the underdog teams go. Yep. It was 6-1 up. Oh, it was 6. Oh, okay. Well, still though, still a pretty high number. Jordan isn't too addicted to the 7-1. Your guys' fault. What's up, Bacan? How we doing? Thank you so much for the gifted. Thank you, thank you. Hope Prack's going alright. Is Enzo insane for his Gen G love? Nah, I don't think so. He was very high up on them on that video, but honestly, when you kind of just look at them, the thing that's at the moment, it's like when I watch Gen G, they actually look like the best 5 individuals at the moment. I would maybe say the best 4 individuals. But I think overall as a team, if you were just like, who looks like the best individually, like most on form at the moment, probably saying them or Sentinels. I think Gen G is the right answer. Am I not reading YouTube chat? No, I always read YouTube chat. Come on. The first week I wasn't. Now I'm here. You want to be a Wolves content creator? Yeah, you should. Have you reached that? You should reach out to them. FPX just said sorry, 10 just said FPX has some cool stuff. I mean, yeah, they play so different. Like they're the kings of like this, where they'll put like Omen, Astra, or they always have a different way of playing.
鲁一说打了2个人，我觉得很赚了。哦，这个包打掉了。YLU 感觉看一下手上技能还是有的。
We have double duelist comp against double duelist as well. Then it's Sky, Gecko, Diff, Omen, Brim.
双杀过后 ，Life 再一次站起来庆祝。是的。开局手枪局拿下 ，FunPlus 可以继续扩大自己的优势。
Dead Loud and Paper actually are top 2. A little bit low down on Loud just because of the comps. Like I'm definitely a little bit lower on them because of the comps, because they shouldn't win Lotus against any team in like the top 20 with that comp. And then their Ascent has just been Their Ascent, you just know how to play against it now, because EG did like the most perfect anti. But I feel like if teams lose to Loud, more on them than Loud. That makes sense. Like if you see a team play Loud on Ascent and they don't use double Odins, It's like an ego thing.
有人呢，两个人是一个双下圆点 YLU 的直架。
哦，这把非常好像还1穿2。 打了一些血量出来，而且阿阳还被打掉了。这个位置看起来刘一手很尴尬，拐角弗勒星有害力。
Wait, let me actually. Did they really try and pinch against an ego?
小开的正义先撕一个，但 Berlin 直接给了一个单向烟过来了。小山 pick 已经看到了，顶部周整直接做了一波背闪。
他得退才行，这个暗影退的很漂亮
啊，很漂亮，能够掩护一下自己退。而且在另外一边，传送器的人已经过来了，但正面 Life 被风风给接住。
And then their own one way stops them from going through. Like guys, it's literally just a marshal in showers. It's okay, you can leave it. You all have armor. You actually all have heavy armor.
两个人是一个双下圆点 YLU 的直架。
哦，这把非常好像还1穿2。
That's such a that's such a horrendous way to lose, man. Why on earth did they think that that was the right play? Against an eco as well. I get that the Omen flashes hit people, but then you have to run through your own one way. Oh my goodness, this was a disaster.
跟 TH 1换1是很亏的。
对，就主要还是小开的
a nice shot though.
这一发太精准了，而且在另外一边，峰峰也是逮到了 Life。
就正面的手枪局1对1都赢了。
而且主要是到最后进到点内有枪可以捡的情况下，这个2打1的残局在近距离 T1是挺有优势的。
是的。
Okay, one away from the official, got the Guardian out.
3把长枪。
TP, and again, this I mean, with this comp, it could always be a fake TP. You got the Yoru, you got the Omen. It could definitely always be a fake TP.
对吧？
这个门也没开，刚刚。知道传送门是真人了，
对，大概是个真人。
幽影的话也是可以假传的。
一直在看柏林的位置。
I think Omen's pretty underrated on this map. Just the fact that Brim ult and Brim Molly is so good, and honestly the 20-second smokes are good.
他一直在有意识在架的，就怕这个门突然一下开了，但是他手里是把标 P， 他不太敢贸然前进。
This is nice from Autumn, takes a good timing at like the 1 minute mark, pushes out from showers.
我觉得要跳了，该跳了。
对，应该要跳了。点后感觉刘一手的位置会变得非常尴尬，手稳要扑出来。
When does Omen go?
但这个闪好像闪到了队友啊，第一波感觉有点尴尬，而且这个丢到了，第一时间直接是形成了一波刷。
I mean, this was more nice from FEX, honestly. To be fair, the push and showers at the right time is like really good. When does he go 110? Maybe a little bit early, but maybe they looked into when they actually like to group up.
但是他手里是把标 P， 他不太敢贸然跳了，该跳了。
对，应该要跳了。点后感觉刘一手的位置会变得。
No one goes from long. No one cleared long. Hey, the retake's nice though. The Gecko util's sick, but against it, dude, how are these? Do these teams just like? If you pause like both of these like you look at both of these rounds in terms of what we've seen, right? The pinch over towards showers, or the 4-person exec from hookah. It's like these are two things you would never do against an eco. Wow, it's like they actually don't. It's like they don't take into consideration that the other team's eco, and maybe we shouldn't be doing stuff. It's insane. They just play every round like a buy round.
捡到了狂徒，两边都出现了一波高效火力存前锋的翻盘，
就感觉这个丢的时机真的太好了。这个眩晕光波刚好是晕到了好几个人，
而且主要第一波好像雷兹跳进点的时候是吃到了 YLU 斯凯的一个闪的效果。
对，
如果没看错的话。
You like the way FX play? I mean, they'll probably catch some people off. Like they're good for maps. They're good for a best of 3 win as well. But in terms of like a consistent 2 best of 3 wins or like even 3 best of 3 wins, I don't think they have it. But they play so different that it might catch some people off. There's actually a lot of teams that play pretty different. You got Paper X, you got these guys. I mean, Heretics honestly play really different. Loud at the moment play insanely different. So it's gonna be hard for teams to be getting good practice at the moment. Like if you know you're playing against Louds, you're not gonna be finding someone to practice against them that has the same comp. You can maybe get some Viper comps, but
下肯定有人的。
好，柏林虽然被闪到，但是他还有直架的机会。
Bro, not again.
想禁烟，但是这个 timing 被 YU 给抓到了。
主要是这个独木突然散了，他没有预判到。
踩雷飞剑直接给，但是第一时间也不太能够去阻止，不太能劝退 TE。要打，其实 TE 甚至可以有一个转点的机会。
我看他们怎么想吧，因为现在也知道 A 肯定是很少的。
我总感觉后面有人，背后凉飕飕的。
对面也在架他
啊，对面也在架他。1换1对于欧腾来说并不够，2打4。阿阳是有终极技能的，但是对面人的信息不太好去拿。这个回防到底还要不要打呢？打的话有可能会损失更多的枪械。
主要是 T 这一分的话，捡了枪了已经，有3把长枪了。
现在方 plus 想打赢这个残局，就除非 TE 出来跟你拼枪，
对，
不然的话，这种各种技能扔过来，躲在一个后点位，你压根就不太好去找。
甚至还有个单向烟。
Yeah, he's got to save this one. Guys, well committed over towards site.
阿阳打一个，但自己也是被补。
What was the actual mess up here?
换1，哎。
枪闪和高闪，
是的，
你不太能猜到它是哪个轨迹出来，
还有一些出烟闪，
是
你也很难反应，
都是需要去靠地形的一些弹射来实行的。
哎，但 TE 是随着独木沿着独木慢慢往前走，来到一个近点拐角位，拉斯要出吗
I mean, yeah, I get it. Flash towards showers as well. And then they're a little bit wrecked, but they don't have anything to actually like stop plant.
想禁烟，但是这个太都拿两边在自己有强些优势的情况下。
Man, what is the start to this game?
现在主要感觉可能对于内森 D 来说，这个 A 点要怎么去加强防守很重要。
这个 A 点，其实第一时间的话，这个浴室前期也是有在去做一些控制的，但是不太好去完全的给它战死，因为你浴室站下来了之后，你小的会容易被夹击一波打两边的。
Everyone's been an eco round, yeah, pretty much.
暂停完回来之后，刚才看了一下，阿阳好像直接起了一把裸甲控。
NG in practices, yeah.
起到了一把民居
Doesn't surprise me.
夜路的民居。
就其实夜路也有。
This is a stacked event. The hard thing for this event is there's not too much. You got like 4 teams where there's not too much footage on 4 teams. We don't fully know how to judge some of these teams. Like we can confidently say that like K-Corp and Sentinels are a very good team, and same with Genji. But for the other teams, it's actually kind of hard where to like place them, because we haven't seen as much. Yeah, it's a pretty open tournament. But you can at least feel confident that K-Corp, Sentinels, and Genji are good.
而且 Berlin 还在架烟，想要强行涂烟出 Berlin 直接是完成了一波
This is way better from them.
暂停完回来之后，你明显感觉到
1换2
支架，方 plus 对于这个锅点已经被看到了呀，赶紧传走，引路之损消耗了一下。
Autumn is a lunatic though, you gotta give him that, but I like the setup that they do. Actually like kind of counters the wall, the higher low on the left side of the wall. That's sick, that's one of the things you can do with an Omen. I mean you could technically do it with like a double duelist or like a chamber or a jet, or I guess the Raze could be up there, but you want the Raze to go aggro. It's a nice way of playing with the Omen, to be honest. Like, look how much of a nightmare this was from his POV. Like, you're always gonna get... I mean, to be honest with this, you're always gonna win out the duel, I would say. Like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Again, I'm kind of a fan of Omen on this map. Especially on attack when you do the one way over towards long, I think it's super strong. Go and Rome, thank you so much. Mango Freeze as well, thank you both of you. Appreciate it. Mango, respect. Thank you for the prime, mate. Go and Rome as well, 31 months. Thank you very much. Did I watch the EDG FPX finals? Yeah, I've watched that one. Again, I haven't watched much of China, but I've watched that one. Bro, these Seekers, man. The Seekers on this truck is just too troll. Whoa. Chat. Where the hell is the Viper? Where the hell is the Viper smoke? I have no idea where the Viper smoke is on defense on any of these rounds. Why can't I see it? Where are they default throwing the Viper smoke? Where's the one way on long? Just like on this dot. You can actually do both, right? You can do either of these. It's relatively hard to hit, but it's not too bad. Sage, bro, how we doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How's Madrid at the moment?
说实话，这个包点和浴室的人员就尽可能的去拖延时间，因为他手里当时打完人之后是有一个天气光束的。他这个燃烧榴弹第一时间也是给到了对手不太敢去拆这个爆能器的。
They had it once going long B.
主要进到点内之后，对于 TE 来说，这一分的获取还是比较简单的。对。 其实我觉得方法的这个回防清点的一个效率已经很高了，但是对手一直在丢舌吻和燃烧榴弹，这个包真的没法碰。是的，3比3。哇，好多大招！
eco rounds, but in China we don't play different when people have eco rounds. We Yoru all into an. Oh man, I mean maybe.
掉枪来了，Life 手上拿着霰弹枪的，你找个人欺负就找的是。
Oh man, oh for God's sake, bro.
他的屏幕一直有提示，是的，这夜路就在我旁边。
It's one of the ults that are maybe like kind of okay with because you can isolate one, you can get the kill. He just took a long time to pull the trigger on it.
他顶出来是为了配合 Life。双方都知道位置了，弗勒星应该不会出，回旋跳，抽一枪还行。那在另外一边 A 点。
It's a nice reaction from them at least.
爆能器 T 是应该可以成功安置。安了又可以退了。
Man, I'm getting flashbacks. What was that, chat? What was that game where the teams would use all of their ults in the eco? DRX. In like the 3v, like there were 3v5s and ecos where they would use all of their ults. That DRX, man. That was DRX against Genji. Yeah, that was crazy. How the hell does that guy get a second kill?
对阿阳来说，面对4个人不好打。那这一分对于
TE 来说 FX are absolute lunatics.
他们可以把经济
At least that's confirmed.
丢到的情况下啊，完成了一波击杀。
Okay, big buy round. We finally get an op out.
是。小开手里也有一把明狙。
啊，但这一分 TE 的这个终极技能还是挺多的，很强势的一波。对。 小开远点的话有架枪的一个优势，加上近点手里有巨刃，3人想防守前压，哎，但是 YO 又被打掉了。小开的明狙能不能够为队友找回场子？还在等这一狙啊，他暴露了位置，没有狙到的同时，一个优。小开手里。
You rarely see teams do this when they're one away. Also, I think the mad thing about this is they don't bring the op here. Like, are they waiting for the instant reaction once they get this ult? Wait, was this even an on the fly ult? What is going on? They do a 2-1. Viper puts smoke down, I guess. Wanted the barrier to go down to get it deeper. That's crazy risky. Respect for them being able to pull this one off. And then they're hoping that the op pushes into this. I mean, they're hoping that they push them into the op.
边楼到了，反正你这个中间技能是给到了一个 B 大，如果想要去夹击一波包点的话，感觉枪位会有点窄哦。
Yeah, this would be a good time for their. Look at this guy just sending it through. Man, they are crazy confident. What the? The confidence levels in China is too much, man. You gotta. It's like playing against the old Turkish teams, man. They're gonna do anything.
那这波是可以接受的。小开好像还驾驭了巨刃，想要去尝试性的去找一些击杀，但是挺难的。最后面对阿阳，直接被洗的手，
有的会就空中就没了，有时候。
那现在
double op. So they picked up the op. But they're okay to pick up the op and they go for double op. Look at this Omen.
要拖延一下时间。
好，晚烟火要过来打提速了，能摘到吗？阿阳摘一个，哎呦，被闪的情况下，直接甩到了小。
2楼。
情况啊，
Nothing fast over towards A. Insta rotate.
还是要控 B 大和2楼，要拖延一下时间。
Yeah, this is just a fast strat from EE, probably because they have their ults, probably because they have a raise ult. Looks like something they want to do. And I'm a big fan of this smoke reactively though. Like this smoke reactively is like this one here. It's something that teams used to do a while ago. It's more like common with like the Cypher cages where you double block off sight. But
他可以隔绝一边打一边。
对他有终极技能，他必须要先解决一个，但他选择先给终极技能在另外一边，想要把雷逼出来，没看到了，
看到了，
在另外一边把 Berlin 打掉了，
再丢一个火，拖时间就可以。
Okay. Let's see hand from him. Oh man.
1v1，合理的利用自己手上的技能，帮助自己。 往上拉的一个举动，去找 Life 这把明狙。
是的，就对手也没有想到他会从
In Dom Frying in Tier 2, yeah, Apex are dominating at the moment.
他1v3的情况下，他没有选择主动出击，他没有选择坐以待毙，他选择是主动出击。
很清晰这个思路。
这一分对方 Plus 来说挺伤的，其实。本来有机会能够把经济稍微滚一下的，但是对手的一波精彩残局是把他们的希望给破灭掉了。
Late clear.
本来有机会能够把经济稍微滚一下的，但是
They're scared over towards long late clear.
残局是把他们的希望给破
Dude,
灭
they
掉
play with numbers heavy on defense.
但是这一
Right, last round 3 here, next round 3 over towards here. They're pretty proactive. I actually like their defense. Like apart from the eco fiasco over towards showers, their defense has been nice.
但是前期的话，我感觉 Autumn 是不太想放的。
Autumn 是要顶一个前点位，
要顶的。
对，如果你要打提速的话 ，Autumn 直接就晚安焰火飞出来了。
而且他猜到你有大招，只要让你不贴到近点，你这个大招是没法放的。
晚焰火要不要装
Oh, this was sick. That was really cool though. We actually never really see anything like this, where you know where you like wall smoke. It's normally just like both up at the same time and you just walk over towards lamps and you'll get like one here. I like the whole wall up, multiple people here and then go behind. They're kind of playing off the fact that they have no Viper smoke here and they have no breach smoke here. This is a really cool strat against them. Again, normally what happens is like we constantly have a smoke here, whether it's Viper or whether it's Brim. They don't have one of them, so this is actually like a pretty cool play.
而且他猜到你有大招，只要让你不贴到近点，你这个大招是没法放的。
And then they all go sight and overwhelm over towards sight. Yeah, this is really sick. I like that play against them.
而且怀会在临死之前已经是换了2个人，非常赚了。小开直架住 Life， 提议这一分其实是比较稳妥了。
Then we late smoke. When do we smoke? We smoke as it goes down. Yeah, as it goes down, as the wall goes down, smokes land. Ooh, I like this. I'm surprised I've never seen that before, to be honest. Not with that many numbers. We've seen it with like 2, maybe. This guy can't win this. Breach smoke? Sorry, Brim smoke. Dude, I always do that. I always get Breach and Brim messed up when I talk about it. Alright, tell me we're not going to be using our Yoru ult every single time the eco rounds.
好，现在看一下要找谁？他感觉想主动找呀。他们没有想到对手。
Well, at least we're not going to see the Yoru ult.
是的，因为知道对手没有枪，直接抢 B 大了。
小开还。
Bro, how are the last 2 rounds? You've just done the most perfect thing. How do they? I mean, shot. Maybe this is an eco shot they like to do. Yeah, well, this one's done early. Nice.
对，而且他们还有领到的，不会留下伏，所以感觉这已经拿到了7分。
Man.
来到上半场的
China There's like 5 teams, right, that are at the top that, in my mind, aren't that far away from each other. Pretty cool.
这分两边的中英技能都不能再省了。前期的话，看看 YU 这个，不对，是小开的民居，看能不能抓到一个手杀。我觉得这一份的
It should be a fun year. I think with the format as well, the chance of some of these other teams actually going to the lands are pretty high.
看一下，哎，要打闪了，两边做反清，丢丢也给到了，但是第一时间有点不太敢出，直接要给终极技能。
Oh, they baited this one out heavy.
能扑 ，Life 步入神鬼不绝来找人，3个人的位。
可能要看阿阳这个大招哦。
They have a trap play over towards it.
就限制对方的一个进波。
Off the jump peak, flash goes out and then fish. Oh, okay, it's not even meant to be. They're not even meant to use the fish into this, honestly.
不太能扑
Life。
I think the defense is looking better than 4 rounds though.
感觉也没啥机会啊，那当个侦察兵吧，看一下2楼什么情况。
没有信息，2楼没有人。
OK， 那拖延了半分钟的时间，但这一波终极技能方 plus 有点亏啊，等于是。
They play showers really weird. Like they play A really weird in my opinion.
莎莎还回收不回来啊，很伤。
Like it's so individual over towards A. I felt like they would get annihilated. Like they might get annihilated at Madrid on this map.
进攻的第一波 YU 肯定会给追猎之灵找对手的位置，进到点内，弗勒星还可以展开回复。
但这个小妖是我一定站不住的 ，Life 得退。
好，第一波想抢我没有
This guy's so crisp, low fair play.
先打2个 ，YU 将他给补掉。 但旁边还有一个 Autumn 在的，看一下 T 这个能找到吗 ？YU pick 出来 T 剑将收掉了 Autumn，3v3 爆能其实可以成功安置下来。
回防方的人员还没有就位，只有2楼的本令到了，玉石打掉一个，
本令先收一个，而且感觉黑贝的位置很尴尬，黑贝能够先推到掩体之后吗？可以，而在另外一边 YU 已经出来了 ，YU 的位置有点孤立无援，队友是有点补不上枪，能退吗？皮蛋过来要拍他了，他先把皮蛋给解决掉，应该是要做一波双拉。
So doable. I thought he was going back for his molly, but I think he wanted to cover his mate's back. That's a bit too late. He's gonna have to swing.
能拆一半，能至少拆一半，甚至能摁完，感觉。
Oh wait, does his teammate think he was showers?
看到燃烧榴弹落地了，已经
时间是够的。
解决掉，应该是要做一波双拉。刘一手补枪补到了，YU 3杀1。
What is bro holding? They know he's short. What is bro holding for this?
在另外一边，刘一手看到燃烧榴弹落地了，已经
时间是够的。
黑贝现在这个
不能找人，不能找人，找人就来不及了。
这个感觉已经来不及了。
I mean, nice rounds.
是黑贝。
Oh, bro.
1v2 的
Dude.
残局再次拿下。
Their defense looked way better than 4 rounds. You take away that eco round, and you take away some of the small mess ups. They have a better defense than this. A is crazy weak though. Their attack must be pretty strong. Honest to break for them.
这张地图炼狱就是很强，只要你就是能够玩出自己的风格。
Where do they do Omen Smoke as defense? We won't really find out until after eco. Damn, we Omen Flash, Satchel.
是短炮，踩雷飞剑先过来，但是弗勒星主动出击，不仅规避了踩雷飞剑的效果，而且还用短炮喷掉了对手。但在另外一边，刘一手的一个防守前压是先抓了一个，而爆能器落在爆能器好像掉了，而且黑贝还在的，黑贝阿阳不太清楚，这里还有个黑贝爆能器。
Why there? Why there 4 different 1v1s going on at the same time?
刘一手要面对一个1v3的残局，
这个保冷器还掉了，这包是能吸，
对，
但是他得去打人才行。
而且近距离这种狂怒的发挥空间是非常大的。
没错，
手枪局 T 是成功拿下。
I might only have 4 then, just micro mess ups.
压力会非常大。本来上半场的一个比分劣势就已经很大了，有手枪局没有拿下的话，想要去追分。
Observer's doing a great job, yeah. The Chinese observer is like one of the best, honestly. I was thinking that when we were watching Evolution stage. The production levels are just crazy high, to be honest with you.
一个翻分概率真的很大。
是，就包括上半场大家前4分也是你1分我1分嘛。
对。
TE 现在要规避上半场出现的一些失误，在对手存钱的情况下要稳稳拿下来。不要夜长梦多呀。
抱团。想要去打人海战术，下枪。
Wait, this is pretty cool though. Although they lose this little smoke that allows you just like a cubby towards here, do they flash through? What do they flash on this?
抱团，想要去打人海战术，下枪。
Flash into the open. It's still a nice eco strat. I like this smoke. Blocks vision from spawn, and you can kind of wrap over towards the people that are left of sight. Spectre does that, yeah. Right, that's nuts. There's Viper assists though.
他们本来就是一个运营打控球流的一个队伍嘛。
对，但现在有一个很尴尬的事情，就是浴室没空下来，B大也没空下来。
主要是这两个球都偏向于防守方。
是的。
浴室要好一点，但是这个 B 大你第一时间给了一个空投烟幕，你要想要去控很难哦 ，YO 又得神闪呀。
给了之后秒掉。那知道人很多，按眼接推过来 ，YO 稍微躲一下，那把 B 大放给你了。我觉得这个半分钟的时间拖延的，对于 T1来说已经足够了。
是，
就即便地图上的资源给你了，但是我现在基本上时间是防守方的朋友。
是的。
Like this though, I think they're playing against the like a lot of people when they play against the This is like the main way now. I think most teams should prioritize playing against like solo Sky is just taking over towards long. So when you take over towards long, especially when it's something like this, right? People are normally doing flashes early. Like when you get into this situation, there's 40 seconds left. The Sky will normally want to save a flash for like himself, or potentially retaking, or when they hit the site. That you no longer can kind of clear this to get information. So actually like prioritizing over towards long against a solo Sky, I just think is the way to play this at the moment. Just with the new util buff. The only player that I've seen so far that would like willingly use this flash instead of for like selfishly to actually get information at like what the 40-second mark to find out where they are is Sassy. Like the only person that I've seen, and I think it's more over towards Split that I've noticed it, where he'll like do a flash over towards like A ramp, even though it's his last flash just to get early info. So I like this plan though from FPX. This makes like a lot of sense in terms of prioritize over towards long, just kind of just wrecking the Sky enough. It's what more teams should prioritize when they play against Sky. Something that was annoying me a little bit when I was watching Americas. Felt like people were getting away with the solo Sky quite a lot. Got DRX smoke over towards site itself. What the? Wait, what?
像他的引路止损嘛。是。 但是峰峰的话，踩雷飞剑在 A 小的位置也是能够拖延非常多的时间，时间压缩的已经30多秒了，得进了。
有点极限，踩雷飞剑先给出来，两段机体完成直接跳，来到高点位的小开有点不太敢去应对到底，丢丢也是给出了非常不错的效果，但是这踩到了一损，好像直接
He tanked so much. He tanked so much from the Viper smoke and the Viper molly. That's a good flash on site. As much as we were saying him saving his flash, like it was huge. There's no way. Whoa. One bullet? Who do you think he is? 2 bullets? Whoa! What the hell? Guy's an absolute monster. Wait, let me watch this again. This whole round was mental.
时间压缩的已经30多秒了，得进了。
To smoke heaven. I mean the XX kind of nice. They smoke heaven. They smoke off showers. How are they ever meant to win a round against a DRX smoke though? Like, they got lucky that. How did they get the plant? Super. Because all of this util is so strong. Honestly, they get pretty lucky that they kill. Where's the Viper in all of this? Like in my mind, this guy messes up, right? How does he die? If he tucks in here the whole time and they have full power into this smoke, they win this round no matter what. Because I don't think that FPX, in terms of their A hit, I don't know, I don't think they should be able to plant unless they're doing heavier showers control than this. This is a mental round. It really is. Pokey's Raw, hello mate. Good to see you in the YouTube chat. The team kill from the Gecko Molly, yeah. The Viper smoke and the Viper Molly just ticked him down so low that he just took the end hit, and I think the timing was a little bit off. Who does he think he is? He is him, yeah, man. Yeah, because like he was just going so low and just literally just one extra tick of it. Telling you, if they if Viper stays alive though, it's a different round. I wonder if they're gonna overthink. What if they're gonna overthink this round? This is interesting right now because FPX, this Viper smoke here, the DRX smoke, should be causing them a nightmare. And from what I've seen already, is they need to prioritize more showers control. But let's see. They do their pistol round as a low buy once they get a judge. Makes sense. Do they not have
被打掉了。第二时间的话，屁股后面是浴室有人在绕的，但浴室迟迟出不去啊。见底了，欧腾是起到了一把判官，想要打快的，想要打提速，先站一下小黑屋，这把判官就是要把小黑屋给战死的。无敌超杀直接过来了，要去咬人，能咬到吗？咬到了。三箱后是有人在的，但是另外一边小开帮忙支援了一手，而且出来的顺序是顺的。
Dude, imagine this Viper played a different place, they would never get this plant down.
弄掉了，被打掉了。第二时间的话，屁股后面是浴室有人在绕的，但浴室迟迟出不去。
I mean, it's not a whole game of that.
穿残了，已经 YOU 直接把他给穿掉。在另外一边，判官也有收益，屁股后面来了。 他是利用了一个剑影啊，来到了背身，海雷飞剑过来了，阿阳先收一个。
This is still a nice hit from them. But I'm telling you, if Viper's in a different pulse here, they can't get the plant done.
直接先给出来，拿到信息，而且探到了欧腾是把
Eco, I can skip an eco, right?
二楼上不来，你 B 大进来又怎么样？我 B 二楼不足的一个情况下而失利。
And they're gonna go into a 4-person stack. I can't skip an eco.
是5个人抱团都来 B 大，
而且换了枪把狙。
Razor against the eco,
yeah. 这个位置的话，就是站后点的，架枪的。
他的大招好了，他感觉想要去打提速了。踩雷飞剑先给出来，但第一波吃到了引路之损的效果，丢了2个人，应该知道了 B 点人很多，还要强行往里面走吗？ 但是协同 ，OK， 方 plus 的协同是做到了。那现在对于峰峰来说，他的位置是一个暗面，用正义先解决掉留一手，但是本林有把明狙在直架他，这一枪穿是穿到，但没有致死。阿阳在另外一边逮到了从2楼往下跳的峰峰。
Yeah, this guy can't.
他把欧腾给秒了。
Jesus, killing a dink, of course. I'm out, man. They're gonna move away from their original DRX smoke and instead of moving where the Viper is. No, they still have the Vipers. Bro, I'm telling you, this team should not be able to plant A, taking showers like they are.
因为其实它前期的作用就是把烟封完之后给一个雾，它就可以拿明狙在后面去架点了。这个2楼的位置的话，其实黑贝站的位置还是比较激进的。其实有
Good time for timeout
though. 因为它有空投烟幕和一个燃烧榴弹嘛，它可以去拖延。但是这一分对手奥特是有中医技能的。
另外一边 T1的明狙是给到了小开，而方 plus 这边是给到的柏林的明狙，幽影明狙。
因为其实它前期的作用就是把烟封完之后给一个雾，它就可以拿明狙在后面去架点了。
Viper does a smoke. Viper does a smoke down because they're expecting the normal Razor to go short.
因为它有空投烟幕和一个燃烧榴弹嘛，它可以
He puts the smoke down so that he can get out of there. Pops the smoke as soon as he hears the
你得小心。
Razor,
听到发
kind
射
of
时
cool.
候直接燃烧榴弹互换嘛。
对，
就第一波是不会让你看到特别多的信息的。
那拿到对手一个非常关键的信息哦 ，Alton 的晚宴活可能是在 B2 楼的。
暗眼直接推过来，小技能的协同配合，先把你往 B2 楼外清一下，但是 YOU 还在啊。
Bro, he has to pick up his orb in the middle there.
那方 plus 也很清楚这个 B 点，看了一下，至少2个人。小开是应该没漏动静的。
Alright, chat.
一个非常关键的信息哦 ，Alton 的晚宴活可能是在 B2 楼的。
暗眼直接推过来，小技能的协同配合，先把你往 B2 楼外清一下，但是 YOU 还在啊。YOU 是有在去架 B2 楼的。那方 plus 也很清楚这个 B 点，看了一下，至少2个人。小开是应该没漏
There is a
动静的。
lunatic, man.
要往 A 点转。
They got no resistance over towards here.
要等一下。
No one pushed short.
的点位它有晚宴火
And
的。
showers.
对，两边的蕾丝都有晚宴火。
丢到了！峰峰在第一时间选择架下，没有能够架到，晚宴火直接过来了，要去炸，但是有点没有办法找到人在哪，标了个点，选择炸一下小黑屋吧，应该是。
小屋也没站人，买个保险吧。
买个保险。往2楼下炸，但好像有点炸到 life 了，哎，晚宴火直接做了一波1换1。 但感觉对 T 来说并不足够啊，因为对面安置了爆能器的，弗勒星的位置是有点暗面的，但是刘一手把弗勒星给反秒了，缓解了正面的压力。YOU 打掉 Alton 3v3，阿阳还有终极技能，阿阳甚至还在绕。柏林的明狙看到小黑屋黑背直接被狙倒，而且柏林还可以去往后传。
他是偏了一波，但是对手的话应该是能够猜到的。
那这个感觉很难了呀，明狙枪管
太长了吧，他想干嘛？
That's good.
哇，这感觉小开。
A nice round from them. Dude, again, I feel like
就你在第一时间不打我，
the defense over towards A doesn't
他其实是在一个暗面，他是
is not filling me with confidence.
有非常多的中技能，而且 T 的话是
Ezra, I'm doing good. How you doing?
对 B2 楼和 A
来了，11比7。 方 plus 这一分有非常多的中技能，而且 T 的话是已经被打进了存钱局。要来吗？来了，找人。
直接开大来找。
Your pick'ems? Who did you have, Ryan? What's your biggest? Give me your 4 winners of the games.
B2 楼和 A 小是做了一波协同的推进。那刘一手这个断后压力就很大了，对面其实人很多的。
他这个压力确实有点大，而且境界如果掉枪了的话，可能会。
漂亮，小神位 pick， 然后后面 YOU 是直接大神位拿出来，是把 YOU 给把刘一手给收掉了。Alton 踩雷飞剑压一下位置，
他得继续拖延时间，
他要把这个 B 大给控住。燃烧榴弹清死角，但其实这个燃烧榴弹清的位置，方 plus 是没有站人的。
From China made it to Madrid. FX need.
T 已经知道这一分是打不了了。
B2 楼想要往下跳，但是 Life 接了一个把弗洛星打掉了。 而且阿阳也精准找到了一个落地的 YOU， 再收一个。
You have K Corp, Genji, Paperex, and Stan.
T 来说，这波回防也是没什么说
I think that's the same as mine.
对了2个，对3个也没有用啊。最后即便小开把人打完，但是时间是不足以他去拆除。
I've just gone for that thing where I just underrate Loud again. It's too. This is the issue. This is the issue with Loud, right? And it's more just an issue for like all of like us, kind of like analyst people or people who watch the game. Because it's like we're looking at Loud right now. And we're thinking, well, they shouldn't be winning Ascent or Lotus, so they're kind of 2 maps down no matter what. But in reality, teams probably won't hard anti in the same way that EG did on Ascent. They'll probably take their own way of doing it. And I'm not sure teams will like hard pick Lotus just because they think that it should be a free win, even though it is. So even though like Perfect World we're thinking, well, Loud can never win Ascent and Lotus again, reality is they probably will. And it doesn't really work like that. But it's so hard for us to look at it and think any other way. Because they shouldn't be winning those maps. I mean, they're more likely to win Ascent than they are in Lotus.
而且无敌超杀过来了，要咬能咬到吗？扑到了 ，YOU 的位置好尴尬。即便没倒，但是会被拖延很久的时间。丢丢往里面走，知道没有人在拆除这个爆能器。对于 TE 来说，最好的选择。无敌超杀还可以回收，其实压力会随着对手的追分变得越来越大。
Oh man, this team should not be able to plant. on A this easy. I've never seen a team be able to do this with 4 and create no pressure showers and get a spike down as often as FPX are. It should be illegal.
灵魂的话是到了 A2 楼，但是已经回去了，对手也是察觉到了。
踢这个回防怎么打呀？小开看一下，他从浴室过来了，而正面life 主动出击，先把弗洛星给解决掉了。黑贝背闪非常快，而且
Never doubt Captain Sadak. Yeah, that's the thing as well. It's like what? How many times have I doubted Lounge? We were up to like 3, 4. But this is the one where I'm like most confident in doubting them. Does that mean they're just gonna win the tournament now?
即便没倒，但是会被拖延很久的时间，
Probably.
就往里面走，直到没有人再拆除这个爆能器。对于 TE 来说，最好的选择要么把明驹先保下来吧。
Thing is, all they have to do is change up their Lotus comp, and I'm actually on board. That's the thing. It doesn't take too much to change it up.
是奎父和莎莎都交了。 这分只能保枪了。
哇，那对于 TE 来说，其实在对手连续追
Are you stupid for thinking they'll just go back to normal defaults comps? If they do that, they're like winning, man. That's the thing. That's the why it's such a thin line. Because if they do actually do that, especially on Lotus, I think they probably just win everything. No, I don't think you're stupid for thinking that. I think that's actually like the smartest thing they could do. And I don't think they need to do that on every map, but you can't help but doubt the no dive comps. Should never be. No dive comps, at least on Ascent, should never be winning maps. Like you should never be winning an Ascent with a no dive comp. The other team messed up, or there's a skill diff. They're the only 2 factors in my mind.
看一下，还要去给 B2 楼一些压力。奥特跳进来了，奥特直接穿烟把黑贝给搅掉了。这个燃烧榴弹并没有阻止奥特，奥特还要回去了。好灵活的雷子啊！34滴血。
As much as I say, I'm kind of enjoying FPX. Like FPX have done a good amount of defaults, but ever since they punished over towards long on their first kind of buy round and then create like pressure here, I haven't really gone and done this default since. It's just been a lot of like hookah control. I don't know if they're one of those teams that has like a set plan for like the first 4 rounds and then changes it up later to the actual normal stuff, but looking like it.
A 点其实一把明驹一个回复，防守能力还是很强的。
是。
现在看一下，听到声音了，峰峰打的是一个假的，而机器反正先给出来，想要去阻止一下。
Yeah, look at the util dump. Util dump is too strong though. Did I do my pick'ems? Yeah, my video is ready to go. I'm just gonna put it live after this stream, basically.
保一下，因为他这个枪其实是一直是没有漏的，对手是不知道他其实。
Delicious wings with the prime. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you.
但这种保枪对于 FunPlus 来说也知道。
I think Sen change up their bind comp. Nah, I think they're okay. I think it's a good example of just like showing too much footage eventually means that the map loses like its edge of how strong it was. But I still think it's a strong map. Like I still feel like the map pool is pretty, like the actual, sorry, their strat book on the map's pretty good. They can still use it. Let's save guns on this one. What is this chaos, bro? Yeah, I don't think they will, but I do think that map has lost its edge for them. No dive on Icebox. You don't need dive on Icebox. You don't need dive on Icebox or Sunset, in my opinion. I tend to say that they're cooking some good stuff in the scrims. I mean, it will be the stuff that they're showing now in terms of FPX. They just play so different that it can catch teams off. Especially when this is like the big difference as well. Especially when you're going into scrims, right? A lot of time in scrims, you're just practicing like your own stuff. Unless you're playing against a comp that you know you're going to be playing against an officials, then you can kind of maybe try some of how you want to approach the actual like macro in terms of anti of what you want to do. But in terms of like scrims, a lot of the time you are just playing against random comps or different comps, and then you're just focusing on your own stuff, right? So when they kind of went up against FPX, I imagine they hadn't seen much of like their double controller stuff that they want to do. So it's probably like one of the first times they'd seen it. Especially when you're in a team, you don't get to watch too much other stuff. You're focusing so much on your own stuff that you don't get like you don't get the liberty of being able to actually like watch other people's stuff. So it's probably the first time the Tens has kind of come up against it, and it is one of those things where it is like you play against this first time, you would struggle against it. Once you kind of watch a demo and you see what they're doing, you have an understanding. It becomes a lot easier. So yeah, they have some good stuff. Don't get me wrong, they have some good stuff, but I think now demos are out there. It's less. It's harder to get caught off guard from it. Like the prime example again is like the prime example is the Loud comp in Ascent. The Wolves comp on Icebox, right? Those two are like the best examples of first time it's going to work really well, second time not as much. That's always the way with like these comps that are like really out there. And then the comps that are out there, you need to see if the strat book is like heavy enough. This round is filling me with so much confidence. The first time they've actually taken over towards showers. Do they only take heavy over towards showers because this guy dies? Guy dies. Insta reaction. Smoke middle of sight. Double smokes on sight. And so it's just a mid round. Still just a mid round call. Yeah, I think this team will struggle against a team that plays heavy showers. In terms of FPX, I don't see them do enough showers control with multiple people, apart from this round, like off the bat, that I can feel confident in their A hits. Still though, individually, they're kind of fragging pretty heavy, but... Lecano, thank you. EG on Icebox as well. The the deadlock. Yeah, that's true. That's a good example.
上一分的话 ，FunPlus 虽然说在前期 Life 这个位置掉了，但是后续他们对于进攻的一个层次感，我觉得做得非常好。
Loud mixing up their comps, it would make sense. Like trust me, it would make sense. If they're if Loud come in and they actually have like multiple comps, then they're pretty much a step ahead of everyone else. You would say that they're one of the favorites to win, if that's true. But I kind of have to go off what we've seen so far. But yeah, if they are like you said, and they have that, and they have backup comps, and they are changing it up, then you're gonna have a good run.
而且要知道图一是 FunPlus 拿到了胜利，所以他们的压力相比于对手来说还没那么大。
是的，在这儿来了。
This is the first time this makes a lot of sense of what's been going on as well. Damn, bro. Again, dude, this team hates showers control. And then on their defense, they decide to do the showers smoke on. Dude, I'm so confused with this overall game.
循着烟慢慢往里面摸，毗邻之虎要过来反清一下小黑屋，要去用皮蛋安置爆能器。柏林只有14滴血，柏林这个位置很关键。福乐信直接抓到了柏林，爆能器是安置了下来。2v4，引路之笋先给阿阳。 带着队友是走到了小黑屋的位置，但是能站的点位很小啊，很局限。
没错，而且两名选手的话，没有任何的拖延技能，只能靠枪了。
阿阳直接被打掉了，只剩留一手，要面对一个1v4，他先抓了2。
Dude, imagine it. 39 HP, surely not. Pressure of the spike insta, smoke down, wall down. Okay, nicely done. Yeah, I mean they just fought a little bit heavier over towards here. I'm not even sure this was like a big change up from them. The only thing they changed up is like how they were holding over towards showers and not having to worry about showers, so they could fight heavier over towards short, which did pay off, to be fair. Ian W3, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 11 months. Thank you. Appreciate the prime. You think Gecko KO is viable on bind? I'm kind of coming around to the Gecko KO, to be honest. I think it has more legs than I thought. I actually think the KO is in a pretty good spot at the moment, to be honest.
Nathan D 也是把
You honestly hate the argument, what if loud change all the comps? That can be applied to literally everyone and everything. Nah, it's a little bit different because it's okay. You got two categories, right? We have first category is like outrageous comp that can get antied after one demo. Then you have normal comps that have like a deeper strat book and have like multiple ways of playing, don't have like set weaknesses, but after you show like 4 to 5, maybe 6 demos, then they have a weakness, okay? The loud comps are in this category where you literally look at them and you're like, they have no drone reclear, they have no recon, they have no sentinel, they have no dive, right? So as soon as you've looked at it once, you kind of know the weaknesses and maybe even on the fly, right? Maybe even on the fly, you could actually be able to do it. So that's where the loud comp is. Whereas the other comps that you're talking about are in this where you need like more footage on them. It's way harder. It doesn't have any outlying weaknesses that are just like instant, like, oh, we can play double Odin, etc. against this, right? That's pretty much where it is. So I get what you're saying in terms of like why does that not apply to other people, but because of the comps they're using, like that's why it's such a big talking point, because it has such overwhelming outlying weaknesses that should be exploited. So that's why we're talking about Loud potentially changing their comps, because if they've done this and they kind of have the what we call one and dones, but they have backup comps, then they're kind of a step ahead. So yeah, you need to take every comp and work out what category they're in, basically.
经济上面来说的话，方 plus 是没有任何的压力的。
起枪是可以起的，但现在问题就是这一分到底要布置什么技能，什么样的战术，或者是
Oh yeah, I mean we should never doubt Sadak.
站位上面来说的话，方 plus 在
Should never doubt Sadak. I've learned that 4 times, and somehow I'm still out here being like, well, I think if they use the same comps, then they're probably going to get wrecked, but the likelihood of them using the same comps is probably really low. But again, I also have to just go off of what I've got. Probably be mad for me to say that they're going to change up comps when I know nothing about the team. But that's the whole thing, right? We know like 1% of actually how the teams are working. Damn, bit of showers control? They're just accepting it though. This is the same hit that we saw earlier, different molly. We go in, dude, how on earth are they going to plant? Because the Yori's just in heaven? The Yori's going to kill everyone? What a weird round. This is a sick round though with the ult, to be honest. No way, that's so unlucky. That's probably the big kill that decides it, right? Because now they can't plant. The smoke's still here over towards site. They gotta what? Wait, them taking the TP probably means that they TP here.
这个浴室的位置的话是已经传送过来了，在等。时间还有1分钟，看一下这波对枪，峰反秒掉哈阳，17滴血，刘一手先抓一个，刘一手先往后撤。
Viper's still alive. How on earth are they meant to plant?
如果能安下来的话，他有终
Hey, you got TP.
刘一手过来要找，但柏林已经倒了，刘一手抓了个 timing， 把弗洛钦给收掉。但是我们要注意，小道的位置已经绕过来了，没有人察觉。先抓了一个，刘一手的位置是一个死位置。 他的位置是名牌，33秒，他不是夜路，他也不是解封，他没有位移，他必须要去拼枪，通过身位来解决问题。他知道背后小开是把明狙，小开最后。
Okay, this is yeah, sure. This was a nice game though. This was a nice game. I'm getting a bit more of an insight in terms of FPX. I'm not super comfortable with them on this map after watching this. I think there's some big outlying weaknesses, but they could also just switch it up and just take over towards Showers control, and then I'm completely happy with everything. Also, their defense looked way better than 4 rounds, so there is that to go off for sure. Hesse05 with the Prime, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, what other maps? Please have a look at FPX Sunset. They play Sunset here? I mean, we can literally just do.
他们的揭幕战里面，揭幕日里面，他们在日落之城这张地图都是拿到了比赛的胜利的。是。
Watch one of the RB games next. Sure. We'll watch this. We'll watch one of the RB games, and then I'll then I'll call it. I'll put the someone remind me to put the YouTube thing live in like an hour, or maybe we'll do a premiere. That's what we'll do. We'll set a timer for it. We'll do that after this. FPX Breeze.
从中路这个独木来看的话，就是要压制进攻方的一些站位。
I don't want to focus on too much FPX stuff. I feel like I'm getting a good amount from seeing them. I kind of want to look at some of the other teams. This comp is fine. Arbor? Dude, this comp is mad. But it has everything. Arbor on this map, pretty legit. Viper on this map. People have been leaning towards double initiator just so that you can play harder retake, but I think when you have the chamber, you don't. It kind of messes up the way you play this map. I actually think the chamber has like better ways of playing this map, because normally it's like what I said in the other video, right, where it's fight one site, retake the other. When you have the chamber, a lot of the time you're actually like setting yourself up, even though this has a good retake comp because of the both. I think the Cove could be pretty good actually for a lot of this. And then, okay, more what we're talking about with a double initiator, right? Double initiator, then they have the Cypher to cover up the single Omen in terms of like a default, throwing a cage over towards middle. Pretty much it's pretty much the only way that people are running the solo controller at the moment on this map is with the Cypher, just because of the cages and being able to throw this cage like this as the default. And the fact that the camera actually gives you like so much info on attack. It's probably like the best attacking map we have for Cypher, apart from Split, you could argue. Revolutions with the 14 months. Thank you for the prime, bro. Appreciate you.
再等欧腾疯疯，这个是提前做了一波背闪，回过头来先接掉了欧腾，而且这波互换又是 T1赚的。那方 plus 面对一个2打4的回放，已经变得非常困难了。弗勒星和黑贝各自解决了自己的对枪。当时的刘一。
Do you watch an eco? Yeah, how close it gets. We don't need to watch an eco.
他的一个错的基础了。 那自己要怎么放？而且终极技能，因为第2分是被打了一个0换5，所以他们终极技能其实是。
First big buy rounds. Also, I think this makes a lot of sense with the Phoenix, right? If you want to take a lot of A control, then you can get the orb. You can set the Cypher, sorry, the chamber up. Not that we're seeing that too much yet, but maybe we see that at one point.
而且双烟墙的作用在防守方就是尽可能的可以让自己往前顶一下。是的。 但是目前来看的话，防守方其实没有拿到太多的一些控制权。哦，想吸球能吸到吗？好像不能，因为 T 这边也是做了准备啊。
A wall with the drone that comes in, crosses middle, see if anyone's close. A late push down. Dude, this is their first buy round, and Berlin is playing Harbor like a duelist. What the hell? I mean, honestly, I should never be surprised by this guy, because when I watch this guy on Omen, it's probably the most fun. Like, somehow he actually, I mean, he's just Angel. Maybe, he's actually maybe a little bit crazier than Angel, to be honest. Which is like a feat. They clear middle, they do their own wall, they recon up, they wall behind. And then he just solo pushes middle against the fast buy round, knowing that he can give them an upgrade. Closes the door so they think he's not in front of it. And he gets 2 and coves out. He's a lunatic.
第2波的进攻现在非常依赖 YLU 的技能收益啊，这个寻逆剑和无人机很关键。
He's an actual lunatic.
可能会有点难，要考虑进攻方去打一些非常规，隔绝一个点打一个点。 看看阿阳这个位置，
只能打中路。是的，弗勒星先找到了阿阳，中路是完成了突破，但是感觉中路不太敢动。
Hey, the one thing that is fun about FPX is they just approach every single map different from everyone else. Like they really have someone on the team that has just a different way of thinking, and I think that's like it's so good to have that, especially when they're actually like, especially when they're actually smart and it's not just like pure madness. Like when it's someone who's coming up with new stuff and they actually know what they're doing, it's like the best thing ever. It can fail sometimes, but majority of the time you're gonna get like wins or come up with stuff that people find hard to play against.
主要也没什么技能啊，现在。
他现在只有狂潮，看看能不能隔绝一下。
但狂潮拉出来，他的位置也暴露了，他的位置是名牌，福乐信直接 pick 出来完成收尾。TE 在3打5
Can't believe they managed to win this round after what went on in the middle.
这一分的获取。
是的，他们在中后期的时候选择在
My one thing with FPX at the moment is it's like
抱团来到一波 A 区，所以导致 Alton 在这个 A 大的时候打掉一个之后，
think they need to.
后面还有
I
没
mean,
有人？
I would need to see the Chambers POV to kind of work it out.
对，而且他听到正面有脚步声。
The 5v3, yeah, they lost a 5v3 with a chamber set up towards here, and it should be chamber should be like when you're in that situation as well. You don't need to get a kill and get out. You just need to get the info and get out. Like the one thing that probably went wrong there.
得打非常规，抓人才行。
Holy. That's nice though, and it's good to you see a lot of teams doing this where say they have a camera over towards B, you gotta have a punish, right? You gotta have every time, you can't let them swing out here and shoot the camera. I think loads of teams have different ways of approaching it. Some teams will just swing out and just shoot the camera. Loads of teams will just like smoke this off, like Sentinels with their old comp used to just smoke this off all the time, so the vision was blocked here, so you create question mark in towards B main. But this is always good to have, right? Just some kind of punish over towards B main, so when they do swing to try and take your camera out, you can just jump on them. Like the most common thing with a breach and a raise you see.
但你可以看到，每一次 T 来进攻 B 区的时候，其实他们所受的一些伤害限制不多。
对，而且你能够明显感觉到，我们赛前在聊说，峰峰在拿到雷兹的情况下，队伍是很愿意给他投入资源。
狙 live 起了一把明狙。看在前期如果能够拿到
loads of ults, Arbiters, oh boy. No way, man. Does he save him or did he own him? I mean, it does nice movement to dodge this, no?
看在前期如果能够拿到手刹拖延进攻方的时间的话是可以打的，但是这一波打一波快攻。
Oh man, the rocket shot actually makes him dodge the shot. There's a nice TP away from life though. Looks like they're on top of it. Does hit that shot. It's gonna be a hard retake. Got Harbor ult, Phoenix ult for the retake. Gotta keep an eye on the lap. Phoenix ult goes in with the drone. Oh, this is nice. And a Harbor ult on top. They lose the jewel of... They're gonna know that though.
那对于 TE 来说，其实这一分已经有点难了。pick 出来，黑贝也倒地，最后峰峰的血量很低，46滴血，他
This is nice though. The double retake was really good. Looks like they're very fine to leave. Especially, looks like they're very fine to retake the site when they have a Phoenix ult. That's like the main takeaway from that. Without the Phoenix ult, I'm not sure it's going to be as easy, but there was just a bit of an ult diff. I like how they played the site though as well. Like this was just the classic, right? Buy it, leave.
两边的猎枭离自己的终极技能都比较接近了。
是。
看一下中路直接给到了5。
Dude, I swear, was this the team that was this the team that I was watching do this earlier? I swear they always miss their recon. This is a common thing in China at the moment, and people will have to correct me like I'm fully wrong. Check this recon. I was watching this in like this recon. I swear this means that it only gets like half, right? I swear anyone up towards this line, because of this like little cubby and how deep it's going. And I've seen teams do this all the time in their default. I swear it doesn't get anyone that's like behind this line, and I swear that's not a good thing. It's good for clearing this singular corner, but other than that, I mean, honestly, it's kind of where the Viper wall is. Other than that, I just don't think I rate this recon. I swear you could punish the hell out of it. It just looks like it's at the bottom. Oh my god. Damn, bro, that's sick. I mean, the same thing happened with his recon back there. Hit the little cubby.
福乐星直接是传到了一个近点位，把本令抓掉，那留一手的位置会非常尴尬，他必须要把这个 B 通占下来，但 B 通是左右都有人，前有狼后有火焰，散的一瞬
Wait,
间。
this is kind of nice. Oh, sorry, I was too focused in the middle. I need to check something.
自己的终极技能都比较接近了。
是。
He broke the. So he did a deep. While this was going on, he did a deep camera, and because they shot it over towards B main, they most likely know that there's only one person holding here, so they can go heavy. And they.
峰峰是应该循着这个巡敌舰飞过来的轨迹啊，直接做了一波穿衣，把阿给穿掉了。好准！福乐星直接是传到了一个近点位，把。
This TP is not as bad as I thought it is. Like this TP over towards here, it's actually pretty safe from this angle. This angle, it's only this corner where you would get wrecked, and then you're gonna get traded most likely.
感觉非常成功。现在 Autumn 和 Life 的回
I like how they're playing this at the moment.
Autumn 手里满技能，但是要如何去应对这个3架的枪线？是的，
满技能感觉也不太好去发挥啊，打闪，但是主要对面人太多了，打2个闪，掩护想撤退没撤。
Save on this. This one's skimp. Yeah, they don't save the gun. Don't save the gun. But do I want to skip an eco? Probably. Every eco they go for their punish over towards B. Damn, this is nice though.
而且 Berlin 吃了很多控制效果，又是眩晕，又是致盲。福乐星短炮过来，直接是把 Berlin 给收掉了。阿阳都是看着配备加强非常稳。Life 用过高火力先收一个金牌猎头，接住了小台，但是
should have hit.
已经很
有
闪也很难去操作了。
打一个能接受，看一下能不能打到。没有，黑背加强非常稳。Life 用过高火力先收一个金牌猎头，接住了小台，但是已经。
有闪也很难去操作了。
打一个能接受，看一下能不能打到。没有，黑背加强非常稳。Life 用过高火力先收一个金牌猎头，接住了小台，但是已经很难了。最后 pick 出来，两边都有人。
And around that guy, I'm furious.
你能明显感觉到 TE 在知道 Life 组装了过高火力之后，他们直接打一波提速，打一波快的。对，就是让你这把过高火力在第一时间没有一个很好的发挥空间。
Movement has to be movement because it's straight on. He has to have moved as he shot, but.
前面可能会站人。是。这个山木地线给的也是非常的漂亮。
这个就是我们刚才聊的，峰峰在进点的过程中，他一定会携带队友非常多的一些技能资源。
是的，
不管是震还是致盲，都给的很好，而且。 明显感觉到 TE 捕捉到了 Life 的一个站位习惯 ，Life 的。
I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that. That's one of the worst ones I've seen for a while. I mean, he has to be moving. He has to be moving. That's the only thing that makes sense there, because that is on.
就即便是现在这一分，同样的也是，但这一分 Life 是没有选择起民居啊。
He's so much hobby to over towards B.
但是也大致能猜得到 ，Life 在管道。
红砖好像没有看到，在一个死角，想把门破一下。
TE 现在想要先寻求一个击杀，就他如果能够先完成一个击杀，让小
Mike Man 720 with the prime. Thank you so much, dude.
他就可以把 FunPlus 所有的站位信息给拿到了。
是的，
所以你能感觉到他们打得非常。
The trace went through as well. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, where's the shotgun?
Autumn 这个位置就是要前压去拿信息的。知道这套体系 FunPlus 其实能够获取信息的能力只有阿阳。
是，
所以前期的话 ，FunPlus 这个位置，阿阳哦不是
Autumn 直架，先把峰峰给打掉了。
Just a slight step ahead there. That was it.
少了个决斗的情况下，他们提速不太好打了，他们只能慢慢摸进点。那这样子的话，会给到 Life 一个直架的机会。看一下，在另外一边，福乐星
Guys, really?
也被 Autumn 给接住了。Life 在管道侧身抓一个1换1，其实是可以。
Going before our guys over towards side.
点位对面已经过来了，那 YO 要面对一个1打3的残局，时间也不多了，14秒，最后一个博办法了，顶了一个比较靠前的位置，
打一个能走。
This chamber spot is OP. It feels like it's not good, but it's really good.
能射到吗？好像。
Oh, I like this setup as well. Is this just something with the Sova? He has a recon that goes behind it anyway, and then this guy calls steps, so he shoots down. And I think Life should have held stronger with this. But again, this TP is really good. You feel like that you're always going to get spammed shot here, but they can't actually like swing all the way around when you do this. They probably should have got a lot more for this setup.
无人机过来先搜一下管道，他看到了大致这个技能的点位。
No way. That doesn't break the trip as well. Way too far on the right. Are they gonna think? Is this whole round down to a missed shock dart as well? I know they're lower damage, but are they gonna think that this trip has been destroyed and they create more pressure and actually? But that's why FPX are heavy going over towards here, because they're calling the fact that they think that they've broken the shock, and then the cut of sound makes it look like they're going all the way back.
但其实还是往里面走，玩一会接过来炸，能炸到这一波1换1，对锋锋来说是可以接受的。
Oh man, good luck.
Left 的位置很尴尬，他吃到了非常多技能的效果，但
What a god, bro.
一个人，这一波是属于完成任务，但是 Autumn 过来直接被小开收掉，抛出神经曲息。
Bro, every time FPX win one, they lose the next round.
而且刘一手的位置非常远，他只能从中路过来。
Got Cove.
过来跟自己的队友有一些脱节，本令是已经到了，但是第一时间的话还是要等自己的队友。
主要 YLU 还活着呀，他只要活着，他就有终极技能可以去使用。那 FunPlus 想要去拆除这个爆能器的难度系数将会变得非常高。
现在看这个站位的话 ，YLU 都不想浪费这个大招。
The shot in the Cypher cage, yeah, outrageous, bro.
一个协同架枪，这个阵给的非常的漂亮。
黑贝今天感觉
Dude, every time they win a round.
哇，他们这个
Getting so wrecked on this map.
左方那个节奏啊，要前压打非常规，去尝试一下。
可以帮刘一手找机会，直接一波混焰式把锋锋给混掉了。狂烈之怒射到了刘一手，刘一手的位置在临死杀掉了，他反收掉了福乐星。
I really think in Shanghai it is going to be interesting the teams that go.
已经没有用了，必须配合技能去打前压。
There's a good chance the Trace go.
那在开局比较短的时间
Trace, Wolves, EDG, I could see that happening.
中路要碰上了。
剩下双先锋，技能是很多，但没有人能够协同自己啊，只能自己去打个人能力了。小蛇 pick 出来已经被 Life 发现了，不要有倒地。那最后黑贝的位置是名牌，多人的一波直架，阿阳也是完成了收尾。这一分是那在开局展现找机会。
Plus 整体来说的话，还是有一点没有找到防守方那个节奏啊。要前压打非常规，去尝试一下。
Yeah, I don't think you can disrespect this hype. Harbor wall. Kind of want a big duel over towards middle as well. I do like this Harbor wall at the moment. The Harbor should look great on attack. One of the things that maybe teams haven't explored enough on this map.
而 TE 他们离自己下一波的终极技能强势期还是比较远的，而且上半场只剩最后2分了。
是的，给到了 B 通，但 B 通的话有一个人，小开也是知难而退，要跟这些队友集合，先退了。
在 B 大展开了回复，在中路是给了一波技能 ，FunPlus 在中路交的技能还是蛮多的，导致 TE 不太敢去抢。
Chamber's so committed. That's the one thing about this TP, you're just so committed.
怎么跑呢 ？Life 的位置其实有点不太健康。 他的位置很危险，他后面给了好多技能，但是他是把黑贝给反杀掉了。
Damn, bro.
福乐星也被 Life 给直架住。
Dude, doesn't matter though. Fair play. If you're committed and you can do that, who cares? What a beast.
和闪电爆破都没有。
观众们是越来越会这个金等于FunPlus。
点太近了。就铁了心在前期，我就是要拿到首杀，来断你的节奏。
Change it up and go fast. And he is in market so early. Dude, these guys in B main, what on earth do you even do here? Ah, they gotta do something together though. They don't do this. They gotta just double swing the guy market here. It's a hard situation though, he's here so early.
比较尴尬的残局，3打5，人数劣势。Autumn 想要去尝试性的混一下，给到了一个火热手感，但是黑贝还是能够把爆能器成功安置下来。
而且黑贝手里有大招了，
抓了一波机会，有惊雷卷地直接把 Autumn 给卷起来。Autumn 的位置很尴尬，在另外一边需要 Life 尽可能过来支援。Autumn 反杀掉了黑贝，再打一颗闪。
Jesus man, that flash at the end as well.
非常漂亮。
对手2个人要
Sure, a little bit of individual for some of this as well. And this defense looks hard though. I think they It's weird because they have like no way to set up the chamber over towards A, so I'm not even sure I like the chamber. Like the chamber could get abused over towards A. I think it got a little bit abused to be honest, but I feel like they need to be more aggro with it. Of just setting it up. It's like they have a chamber, but they don't actually like
36滴血嘛，左边的话第一时间
use
就有人来
anything
减
to
轻
set
他
it
了，
up.
因为在
That
那个
makes
战
sense.
场
They're
的
just
安
kind of
全
playing
就
it
掉了，
a
导
little
演
bit
拿
like
到了一
ranked,
个
I
信
guess,
息
in
左
terms
边
you're on
可
your
能
own.
会有人来扑他，但那一枪确实也真的是准。
对，7比5的比分，对于 TE 来说，他们在进攻方的这个得分，就虽然是一个领先，但按整体的这个局势来看，其实并不是那么理想。
是。他们防守比较吃力的，就是因为在双烟的一个体系吧，就是没有太多的一些限制技能。你有烟又怎么样？我雷丝直接跳。
可以大声喊一个下子。
上半场打得比较难受的一个情况下
This team should look insane on. Should look insane on attack.
绕后位置看看中路
Pull this off, get this the whole time.
你能看到
I wonder if I wonder how they play the chamber. Again, I'm still think the chamber that I saw Apex play is still the best I've seen on attack. Don't feel like they used the chamber the best I've seen on attack on this map. They never used it again. That is an absolute Kobe.
中路补了一个位，中路第一时间清完了之后，第二时间转点来到了 A 区，中路但是已经顶出来了，小开
有机会抓背身吗？因为现在 Life 已经倒
Bro,
了。
how did Trace lose this best of 3?
对，已经失效了，是可以绕的，但是
这个绕中绕
Kinda
呀，
mad.
在 B 点做了一波慢摸之后往 A 点去走了。而且突然之间的一波静音啊，让
I think they locked him in over towards B.
不知道对手
Yeah,
在
they
哪
kind。of do.
就是你中路刚刚那么大动静，现在中路没有声音了
啊。
那他们现在其实人数优势也无所谓了，就是只要听对方下爆能器的时间就行了。
The Dread starts tomorrow, yeah.
尽可能不要形成一
Starts
打一。
in
稍微注意一下，
under 24 hours now. I think this might be one of the most hyped I've been for a tournament for a while. Normally it's like I know it's only an 8-team tournament, but this still feels like the most teams that could potentially win it.
现在目前的位置的话是凉凉的一个站位，
That's pretty
先把
sick.
这个 A 大的人反清下来，小开这个位置可能是个。
这一波 timing 做得非常好，黑被倒了，他带着全技能倒地，而且有人数优势，两个人从正面回来，现在只能看福乐星这个暗野能够提供到多少控制效果。但福乐星一步一步往里面摸，他能摸到阿阳的一个侧身，阿阳先倒地。
Unpredictable? Oh yeah, it's up for grabs, man.
假动作，看一下
It really is up for grabs.
爆能器你要拆一半了，硬扛着火出来，但是同样的火热手感，欧腾是烧掉了峰峰，做了一波一换。
Phoenix
在这么近，
does such a good agent to get that many kills. Again, this is the map where I'm like in for the Phoenix. I think the Phoenix worked on this. Good for retake. Util's good for retake as well. You retake a lot. Don't need to dash through any kind of choke points.
箱子是能穿的，要稍微小心一点。
哎呀，欧腾猜到了，福乐星是一个非常喜欢去进。
I think we can skip this.
有点好吓人。
They get Phoenix ult for next round. They lose one player.
只是
近年肯定是
以前
留了一些
伏笔，不太清楚，可以再看一看。但你能够明显感觉到小开
He's the oppressive Viper util over towards A, so you gotta keep to either side. You gotta trip behind the boxer middle, and he's holding mid. Kinda nice, so no one pushes all the way close. Just full info on that. While they take B main. Dude, they could do this default the whole time, right? When they need an orb as well. That's nice to see.
一换一其实对于 TE 来说并不是那么赚，主要是 YOU 还被打残了。而且方 plus 在双烟的情况下只倒了刘一手的一个副烟，虽然对 A 点的压力变小了，但是基本上对于正面的一个作战来说是没有太大的影响的。
是，包点完全放了，可能猜到方 plus Alten 手里有大招的情况下，前点不太。
Did I watch map too fast? Yeah, I did. But it was more because I didn't realize that I was gonna watch this map.
感觉是以为打 A， 实际上是打 B。 而正面小开先选择回避一下，不接第一波，这第一波还挺危险的。
是，有闪，
直接开大过来清了个点。哎，找了半天，哎 ，Where is 摄像头？
没看到，
没找到。
后面3个人，
三个人，
这 timing
刚刚好被阿阳接了2个，这一波直架效率非常好。而在后续看一下黑贝直接打闪，但是还了一个不死鸟的闪过来，本林也是把黑贝给打掉，1v3的残局给到了小开。 小开正面是守住了，但是绕后的队友全没了，想过来找机会，但是本林不给机会，8比7，连拿3分的情况下， 一个全技能去在某一个点进行一个拖延时间。
是的，
这个点是 A 点，然后现在其他4个人是比较偏向于中路和 B 的。
他们这个3人的前压要开始抓了。以前期如果有人来做末日吸球的话，你一定会遭中。
而且
Eco? Do we feel confident to skip the ecos? 5 sheriffs?
小开这个站。
有海豚稍微掩护一下，来拆半线，先拆了一根，好像。
哦，
They have full util? Oh, we probably need to pay attention. Oh boy, they gave him a gun. Bro, this team does not know how to play against ecos. They're killing me a little bit.
捡到了枪，峰峰感觉如果想抢这一分的话，是可以直接装在晚焰火的。
是的，
来了，
直接来装在晚焰火，
晚焰火炸，直接炸到了欧腾。正义也是收掉了阿阳，这一波来到了一个2打3，方 plus 人数劣势。
本林手里是有大招的，
本林这个1v1必须要打赢，他打赢了。后面看一下刘一手，
Close,
接住了2个。
Why do they take so many risks against ecos? Killing me.
晚焰火离得还比较远，因为刚才已经使用过一次了。
那这一分方 plus 手里仍然有一个非常不错的底牌，就本林的这个大招。他这个抱拳其实在前期控制 A 的位置还不错。
对。 中路是稍微顶了一下，看一下有没有人会出来。
Honestly, this over towards middle, kind of sick.
花园的位置其实两边都没有去站。
No matter where you end up going,
是让这边的 life 去单摸的。
especially when you go over towards B, gonna get them if they push middle. If you get them over towards A, majority of the time gonna get them if they push middle. You have to watch for this though.
看一下，想要利用障云骗一下对面
What
会
if
做
you
一个
did
防
it?
守碾压，但是
Did it like here, but it saw this and this.
给了一个假狂潮。
Is there a trip that you can do here that gets both of these? That gets them if they push into this area, and gets them if they push over towards middle. You could never get around any of these corners without it seeing you. That would be legit, man.
这个半线他们能不能处理掉？
That has some legs. I don't know if it's doable on a server.
好像处理掉了，半线没有了。那现
think it
在
is.
辅助小开作战的技能已经不多了，只有一个战术监控也被打掉。中路福乐星想摸，但是 life 直接回头把福乐星给收了。 那中路这个口子的位置，感觉压力变得非常大。
知道 life 在这个位置是走不掉的，强行打已经是没有办法了，强行换了2个。
3打4的回防，小开也是直接被 Berlin 给接住。T 这波回防变得非常困难，又是。
When I'm live on Twitch, I am, dude. We're on both right now.
办法去使啊，有力无处使。最后 YOU 虽然打掉阿阳，但是面对一个1v3 70滴血，已经变得很困难了。有巡敌剑。 但是对面的这个站位还有烟，他穿了一个，但是有短炮。
Okay, please. I felt like that has some legs though. I kind of like their original thought with the trip here is cool. I'm just wondering if it's a shame, man. Yeah, there's no way you'd be able to get any of this. No matter what, it would be behind it. Is this the right demo? What demo were we on? Okay. Too many tabs up. Got lost. Yo, Wild, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm excited for it as well. This should be one of the most hype tourneys for a while.
就感觉到方 plus 来到进攻方，感觉完全不一样了，因为所有的一些主动权都掌握在他们的手里，他们可以去主导这场比赛的一个节奏。所以可以看到方 plus 来到进攻方，打的相对于防守，
做防守前压反而会给机会，想试一下吗？但是有过高火力啊 ！Life 直打法在这一场比赛。
So this right here is how Apex are playing it the whole time. You just disrespect any kind of everything that they try and do over towards A, whether it's like the one way, the setups, etc. That is nice reply back though. Everyone's doing this Sova ult where they do a recon here and then they go towards this angle. 1, 2, and 3, I guess. Like all the angles here are decent. I feel like the idea of the chamber here though, I think this is where it works best, where you can just disrespect every single bit of util over towards A, and if your guy's decent, get a kill and get out. Man, he hits so much of that. Yeah, Autumn jumps back into the corner where the where the chamber is actually TPing. We continue with the push over towards middle while they're getting distracted and have to dodge towards this. I like this though. These kind of rounds where you do like pinches like this on this map work a lot, right? Especially when you're doing the fight, retake one site. Throw this in every so often. And you never really know, because you're always expecting someone over towards a site, so you never really know when this is happening. Pretty cool. Now with that info in terms of the ult, they should know this site's clear.
知道两个人是抱团的，这个爆能器是能下，但是能走是能走，但是这个工程消散了。
看一下，好像有点不太好退啊！阿阳手上捏着终极技能，但
两个人打双架吧，
只能给双架了。有寻敌剑，寻敌剑给不给？寻敌还在等，我要就先处理一个，把宝林给打掉了。阿阳先在右边 pick 掉一个，他的位置也是明牌了。寻敌剑先给出来，但被秒打，已经在低包了，他在露脚步。 赛博囚笼快要结束了，两个人都在右边，他不太知道。
Man, they owned him on this one. Played this one well for sure. I like that. I like that push on this one. It's cool. I like the fact that they just left over towards site as well. It's actually not that risky. And do you think you're probably going to see more? So a lot of teams at the moment will do. Again, we'll just do the retake fight site, but when they're fighting on, when they're retaking over towards the site, they'll probably still leave one here. Or a lot of times, I think if you are just doing the trips to get you info and a camera, etc., can just kind of heavy a stack towards here. It's just the fact that they don't want the Cypher to die, so the Cypher needs to play relatively risk-free. And you've got no one to get kills from your stuff, but I think you can take more risks like that for sure. Team coach again in 2025. Yeah, I'll look at offers at the end of this like season. Pretty much how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna weigh up every year as it goes by. I feel like the stocks for good coaches have gone up a lot as well, which is like good. Teams are starting to realize. Teams / orgs are starting to realize, I guess, just like the difference that it can make. So a good time at the moment. Like in the past year, the actual like coach impact has been insane. So people are starting to realize. Whereas I would say every other year before it was pretty much people would literally ask like what the coaches do a lot of the time. In the progress is there in terms of people's awareness. It's a great ult, man. Yeah, this was a nice round from them as well, to be honest. I'm out. FPX are just going to start going a little bit faster, you would imagine. 3 ults as well.
就是不管是进攻方也好，还是安装爆能器，他们的一个防守能力都很强。
Maybe few, maybe some of them. Not all of them though.
峰峰想顶出来，配合自己队友的一些技能，把中路先控住。但是第一波 FunPlus B 站是做到了。
Yeah, push over towards middle, instant reaction, retake of the site. We've got a kill trip here, so they need to be careful. Lunatic. Oh, he's in ult. Okay, not as bad as I thought. He was in ult already. Dude, this creates a massive rotate in. They block vision as well. All can go up. Loads of question marks. They broke the camera as well. Now they can go back over towards B. This is a great round from them.
没有烟了，那第一时间的话，对面要打的话，就这个家里跟回家了似的，就没有烟的一个阻挡。
毕竟只有一个黑贝，黑贝能够做到的事情感觉不太多呀。强行出这个烟其实很危险的。
他想要去钻海盾，
但是爆能器想要钻，能钻到吗？哎，刚刚好亏了一下，还行，钻进去。
And now what? The tap of the spike was sick though, yeah, knowing that they have a Sova ult as well, gets the spams out of them, we get to see if anyone's close, gets out of there, gets the health regen. The tap of the spike here was nice, they got a free ult out of it. He actually played this situation very well. Oh, do they win this round? Oh, this is a sick round though. What a weird situation to be in, and the Breach just played this so well. Like you could easily run in there wanting to get that kill. takes the timing on this, decides that he should tap, and then just insta walks out of there, waiting to see if anyone close is going to run into the orb to try and get the kill. He's pretty much using the orb against them, right? Gets the kill here, taps it, knowing that they're going to have to potentially run into the orb, right? So he goes close to see if anyone's going to actually run into it, and instead of running in, they use the ult. Like, that's really nice. He played this probably the best you could ever play. This is an impressive round to win. Like, you pause that when the spike's going down, you think that's pretty much done, especially with the Viper ult arm. That was cool. That's an impressive and a really good sign for this team. And I love when teams throw this in. You gotta throw this in every so often. So you know when you're doing this, right? You know when you have these setups where you're like double blocking vision. At least once in, I would say once in a map. I would say honestly once in every 2 maps. You have to at least show that once you're actually gonna go through it, because the amount of time I would like look at an anti and be like, they double block vision, but they don't actually like take the risk of pushing through ever, so you don't need to worry about it. Is like really, really high. So throwing this in once just means you have to actually respect the threat of the vision block and keep one person each side here. But when you look at demos and there were like, there were some times where I would watch teams and there'd be like six times where they would have vision block of like someone potentially walking into an area, but then they would actually never do it. And that's like what? Like 60 plus rounds of them never actually threatening to do it. You gotta throw the threat of the lurk in there at one point, just so that you actually have to respect this going forward. So I love this round. Even if that person dies there instantly, long term that is worth to do once. Overall hits no one as well. Lost rep. How we doing, mate? Thank you. Oh wait, that was you, bro? That's sick. That was you? I love the sign, mate. What's funny? Yeah, I said that person was a viewer here. After that was you. Penny, hello. Penny, do not do that. I mean, that happens anyway from the streams anyway. What do we got to save after this? This was a cool round though. Again, you got to throw those in every so often. That like even everyone now at who do they play first? They play K-Corp first, right? So now after watching that, K-Corp are like, okay, we actually have to respect this. We have to worry that he is going to be walking through now. Whereas before, if they'd had like what, even if it was 2-3 demos, you could literally be like, guys, we can just ignore this. We can just pretend that this place doesn't even exist until they actually use it against us. I think we did that to Gambit on Icebox at one point. They never actually like walked through middle with their smoke on Icebox, and we never had to worry about it. I think it was them. Could have been someone else. I can't remember who. Or it was like they never went on the tube. It was something like that. Maybe it was another team. And Samsara, how we doing, mate? Good to see you, dude. And here we are. We're gonna have to see the retake on this one. We've got one hero gun. They're so scared of the luck that happened earlier against an eco and I think a normal one as well. Man, no way he disrespects the Look at the risk that he takes. There's a one-way here the whole time. He jumps through it though. The tech is outrageous. That's insane. This is back-to-back rounds where he's just a god, by the way. Like he won them the round before, he wins them this round. I know it was eco, but still. But yeah, we get to see the jump from his POV. From the other guy's POV, probably not. Oh man, it's so nice though. Goes close to it, jumps through. Wins the important duel. He wins them a lot of rounds.
防守的前压，现在对于 Life 来说已经是捕捉到了信息。
有一个贵宾现形，屁股后面是不用。
But yeah, how did the interview go, Lexi?
先拿信息防前压，看看对手的一个防守落位是怎么样的。拿到了 A 区的话是一个雷兹。
听到了花车巡游的一个效果。现在5个人直接抱团来到了 B。
但是我觉得其实林小开这个位置玩的也
What's on Feng, bro? He's good, man. Honestly, everyone on this server is just like pretty legit. It doesn't feel like there's many weaklings. Like they're all having like their own moments.
2个人带着服了性的黑，直接是进到了点内，否认勉强打一个，但是他都直接要打闪出，来到了 B。
但是我觉得其实林小开这个位置玩的也很灵性哦，他换防了。
战术监控已经是找到了他们的信息，直接要打闪出，但是小开直接选择了一个穿烟，把欧特给混掉了，而且2个人带着服了性的黑，直接是进到了点内。
Problem with the harbor is when everyone plays off the site anyway. Doesn't really matter that you can block so much vision.
1v4留一手30秒的时间，要面对4个人，能操作的空间太小。
防 B 区了，换防了。
这个就是赛前说的，队伍需要得分的时候，需要有爆发点站出来。小开关键的首杀帮助队伍是成功追回1分。
Okay,
同样的，现在他们的防守
that's
前
good.
压已经不太好打了，因为 Life 有孤高火力。 过于冒进的一些前压和 pick 身位，有可能会被这把孤高火力抓到机会。
我觉得远距离没有必要去前压，可以在近距离跟他火拼一波。
峰峰的雷兹还是很敏捷的，直接推到了后点。那 Autumn 是可以如愿以偿的拿到这个技能零球。
Just win because the Phoenix ult.
充能好了自己的终极技能。
对。2个大招在手。架的这个小缝。 容错率会比较低哦。如果对手大拉的话，可能不太有机会。
他感觉就是在加 Life， 因为 Life 的孤高火力在进攻方就是要一点点推的。
对。
直接要打闪打提速，狂烈之怒直接架设了，半线先清掉。这个感觉终极技能已经没有什么说法了，回去。
And then it looks like a fake, but then they just send it back in.
补枪补上了，
They made it look like a one-person fake, and then the rotate comes in, and now what? This is kind of nice. This is really bold from them, but I liked it. Just the one-person Phoenix fake. Get the info, then just send it in. They got a little bit lucky with the duel, but... And there's nothing this guy can do. Chat, what map am I can do one more. Let me set up the...
要卷后点，2个人推到了一个比较靠后的位置，被卷起来一个，柏林好像没有吃到技能控制效果。
他想强行拆低一下包，
假拆，但是他知道了对面并没有选择出来，想要去主动反清已经很难了。Autumn 小神魔 pick 最后提前将收掉了黑贝，13比11，在常规时间的最后1分 ，FunPlus。
Time full 30. Oh, that's kind of perfect to my editor's owned it. Yeah, it's absolutely owned it.
这个 BP 上面来看，我们还为 FunPlus 担心啊，觉得日落之神章对多他们以往的一个胜率并不是很高，但是今天给我们展现出来他们在比赛临场的一个调整，
是
上半场尽可能的去追分，来到下半场来到自己的主场。
GDG Wolves. I want to watch
进攻方 FunPlus 是非常喜欢。
I want to watch another team. I want to watch another. Tempted to watch JDG. What's this game like? I want to watch both of these teams. This could be good. Find overtime.
是适应的，你还记得吗？23年全球冠军赛，他一共玩2英雄，一个叶落，对吧？然后一个奇乐，2位置。
Why the JDG not look good? I guess is where I'm at. Like why are they struggling? I knew that RB and this team would look good, but didn't think they would look this good.
兄弟们一起上，这个小黑屋真的很难战。是的，但是现在拿爆能器这个点其实是有转的空间的。现在重攻的方向依然是不确定的，还是一个偏向于默认的一个思路啊。开局两端架默认 ，A 小给压力，这是进攻方的一个整体基本盘。
See the most common comps really. We get the Sova in though. See, I'm a big fan of Sova. I thought more teams would have leaned heavier into the Sova on this map.
这种时候没有了依托就尴尬，就像你刚才说那个问题，如果只有这个
I think the double drone is pretty strong, but honestly, I think you got to stick with the times and just accept that the Gecko is better.
这个时候的话，还是选择的两条线都选择往前压来尝试找机会吧。前点位旋转跳被抓到了 ，Still 知道浴室前点有人，放出花车巡游，再具体判断一下位置。但是现在卡哇伊也不能走啊，现在得确定对方没有一个绕后的思路的。Still 比较自信的，赶紧叫队友过来双架1换1，两边都是头部命中啊。是的，但是现在已经在。
Gecko solo initiator? I don't think solo. I think it has to be comboed with something from what I've seen so far. But I like some of the potential combos. I do think it combos best with the KO from what I've seen, but I think Sky works well. I think Fade works well.
小黑屋里要相遇了，顶进来 ，Still 被打掉了，但是1号的补枪也来得很快，小黑屋形成了一个。
Honestly, I think with a Yoru, it could work well, to be honest.
卡哇伊飘逸的身法，最后还有一丝血，但是1号还是稳住了。
the pistol.
最后的血量确实还是太低了。
Can we skip the eco is the real question. Not in China, but try it. Got a Marshal and that's it. A Marshal on attack, not a chance. Okay. Wait, what the hell is this trip that they're doing early on? He put a camera in and then he puts a trip early into towers? Wait, that trip's pretty good though. There's a trip like this. You get to see if anyone TPs. It gets shot and he puts another trip here. But I do like this trip. It means that you can just fully leave this. You can pick up your camera as well if need be. Did we just use a shock to break it? Yes, we did. But I still think that that's pretty sick. No, we didn't use a shock to break it. We picked it up. We picked it up, but he might have heard it, so the pressure is still there of it. Dude, I'm telling you, this trip, actually, surprised that's the first time I've seen it. It's a cool trip. Just stops the late push out towards here, and the issue with it is it's so hard to shoot. Wait, did he pick up the chat? Sorry, I'm so hyper focused on this trip. He goes over towards showers. He does his camera. He puts the trip out. I thought this guy goes close to bait the trip, but actually he takes away the trip. This guy did go close to try shoot it, and then he replaces it again. This guy's going for some mind games, man. Drone goes out. They spot no one there, but you can just check the camera to see if anyone's pushed.
混烟去接人啊 ，J Crow 这里 ，J Crow 换点了，他毕竟只是一把封刺，对，距离要稍微拉近一些啊，拉这么远可能会比较难接了。他主要是想放一个牯鹰之虎来再吃点信息，以拖时间为主啊，毕竟队友的技能优势还是在身边的。烟要消失了，这个技能时间卡得非常好，很有耐心。传送门过来是一波 B 包的，直接被摘了。 秋叶打掉了1号，包点的杰库尔还藏住的，但是一起狂欢，玩一会儿装载完，第一时间没有找到人 ，L 管已经被渗透了，怎么说 ？Still 往哪儿轰？抉择一下，预判一个，没有。
This is a really weird round. 30 seconds, the Brim takes the TP back. They got a pass in here as well. They have no idea that the Spike's taking the TP. They got to push in. I mean, Martin can just win this. Sheriff though. And he plays like that? No way, bro. That's such a mess up. Out of every way you should have played that, that is like the worst way possible.
是一个双枪线的架子，第二个又是 Still， 今天的头部命中很精准。是的，踩在飞剑 稍微压制一下血量，继续前顶，想找机会。数位的枪声已经响起，抬枪再手，连手3人。
Stu's just an absolute god.
3分到手。员工这张地图我们看到了 Stu 的充分陷阵，但是这张地图当中 ，Stu 也是可以为 JDG 去兜底的那名选手。
He made it so hard with it. Wait, what the? What even is that kill?
这回合的话，其实突破的已经是很尽力了，但是 Stu 这个回防确实也给他撑到了，踢了挺久。
Yeah, it was a nice round from him.
接下来又把TEC 的一个经济
Eco, can we skip this?
接下来的话，11把数位，1把
Body block
还是想进行一个
He's absolutely owned it.
枪械有劣势，而且主要是 low cam 手里是一把数位，这波直接
Dude, you can't.
被穿了一下
Man, guy needs to relax himself. You just body blocked it. They literally see the trajectory. Why on earth would you try and reface that?
连续的舌吻，继续断后，而且队友已经来到了身边，回防已经来了。这波想要去抢位置、要位置，阿博的血量就很低了。一生之息会不会给阿博先回复一下？3烟一字拉开，现在还是把 A 点分成了2片啊，前点还是有。
Flash goes over towards long, dude. They shouldn't be, especially these smokes go down. I can just fast forward this, right?
Stu 钻在烟里面，手持短炮，想要去发挥一下，看看有没有人来做小聪明。是的，烟的时间快到了，被吃了一个满闪，脚有点烫了。Stu 56血了，就只有56血，照到位置了。想拉，硬拉过来 ，Stu 打掉一个。但是浴室的
Bro, why is Stu moving for every kill that he gets?
御神之息提高一下自己的容错率。黑屋开启毒球 ，TC 还在拖时间，小黑屋站不回来，浴室有人。现在 JDG 有点腹背受敌，这个回防该怎么去打呢？拉枪线过来定位，第2时间只有2发了。Stu 能不能找到自己的身后遇刺？侧面是有人的。Stu 侧面，哎呦，被打一个侧身，神经曲线抛出来。但是 A 小的位置已经被突破了 ，RB 的枪械是有劣势的，已经开始低包了。墙头，后续2头，第3人还有机会吗？换弹成功，第3人，可惜 Viva 率先拉出来，而且爆能器拆了。
Bro, that was nearly outrageous. I had no idea that I hadn't seen that round before. That was insane. STR with the prime. Thank you for the 18 months. I kind of knew he wasn't going to win this round just because I would have seen the clip.
这一波说实话，给 RB 一把。甚至给把燎拳吧，我感觉这1分都可能被他操作下来了。但这也是前3分 ，JDG 努力下来，哇，把你经济重创了。
Yeah, thank you for the prime STR. Appreciate you. Timeout goes in, 4-0 down. So many ults next round, or this round. Everyone fights over towards this. They decide to push. Yeah, I still like the calls though. They decide to push close. We're most likely we're gonna be heavy priority over towards the orbs because we're like this. This is smart from them. I like this call.
是，所以你看，双方这一把对于技能球的看守都非常坚决，都不想给对方。对，尤其是防守方这边嘛，知道进攻方马上就有追猎之灵啊，包括天际光束，甚至是恢复，对吧？4人重臂，想给压力，但是这个位置还有传送门的角度，花园还是传送门的角度。B 大以及
Only one, but you see a Raze. Why would Raze be taking map control on his own? Oh my goodness, he's just absolutely sent it.
好，卡哇伊的一个天际光束已经充能完毕了，御圣之息。
I mean, they had long control. Bro, that kill goes down, it looks completely different. It's still a nice sight here, but that's a shame for JDG. They did a really good thing. I mean, maybe they could have rotated one off, but they didn't want to leave the Raze in like a weird spot. So I think with what they had planned, they could have done an additional step. But I still like the call in general. Still, I think are relatively unlucky.
人数差的一个互换啊，2换2。最后补强还算快吧。那 RB 这边往前贴也没有。
Vinta with the 21 months. Thank you for the prime, bro. Appreciate you.
打掉了1突以及是先锋位。 现在剩下的3个角色
Who are the top teams in Korea and China right now? I mean, Korea is definitely Genji. Like, Genji are the one at the moment. Genji are incredible. And then in China, it's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of looks like 5 teams that are actually decent. Looks like we'll be seeing 5 teams in 5 different teams in the internationals. I would imagine from what I've seen so far. Maybe more. Looks like China's really open. It feels like everyone caught up to EDG a little bit. I don't know if EDG are underperforming. We'll kind of be able to get a better idea at Masters. I can't imagine there's like 7 teams that are at the top competing for like doing good at Masters, but we'll see.
又拉一下嘛，差一点点。只有10几秒钟的时间了，3箭慢慢的射就可以了。RB 出来，又被1号给逮到。1号是7滴血，爆能器这个点，卡哇伊也只能被逼无奈，赶紧安装吧。不安装了，那没办法，确实技能给的太多了。这也是
They win a round, they lose the next. It's an absolute nightmare. Yo, you hang on Genji. 0-4? What the hell? Bro. Nah, man, that's not a thing. They won't go 0-4. Cannot. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Genji are good, man. You gotta. It's more likely, you know, the teams that kind of didn't play as much, that hadn't shown as much. They're the ones that could potentially do that. In terms of Genji, man, they've played too many maps for us to think that they can go 0-4. They're just too strong, too convincing. Whereas the others that we've seen like footage on, it can just be like snowball, a lot of new stuff that hasn't been seen. The Genji K-Corp Sentinels, they're like the ones we should have most faith in.
同时再封上一颗烟 ，Jacko 也紧随其后的，这个窗户很难被突破。DC 5人全来了，手里3个大招，有没有机会？毗邻之虎先探一手臂大，看到了好多人。那被看到的情况下 ，TC 要不要选择来进行提速？可能要来了，但是担心。
By this flash.
被留了，而且还有。
Oh my god, there's so many ults into this round. He tried to do the W forwards that everyone's been doing at the moment to get kills. Where the hell is this extra kill?
正面已经顺利把 B 点占了下来 ，RB 也被逮到 ，Steel 用自己的晚焰火轰掉了 RB，Viva 的补枪也来了，包点里面虽然可以站下来，但是管道这边的对决 ，Viva 能否顶住楼开的前沿？
只剩下了半血，现在侧面再一个 Bro is swinging with a drone and a recon as well.
但是2楼的位置现在是由京东给占了下来，有一波3针。
What the hell is going on? This guy's like invisible or something. This guy really messed up, man. This guy really messed up by swinging this. Definitely didn't need to happen. On his own, no trade. Let them get map control when they were stuck behind a smoke.
这2分啊，可以看得到 JDG 在员工中的这张地图里面，他们那个回防打的就比莲花古城的时候更加的稳健有步调感。是的。
I think Genji beats Loud. I have a video talking about it out in like 30 minutes. TLDR though is if Loud keep their Lotus same comp, then Genji should win. If Loud change up their Lotus comp, then honestly I think Loud should win. Kind of all on that really. I think that Loud are going to start a map down otherwise. Which is still doable, but... Do we skip the eco? It doesn't look like we should. Dude, why are teams in China pinching against an eco in every single bind game I watch? They're just giving them free guns. It's so bad. And actually, the understanding in China of what you can't do or what you shouldn't be doing when teams are on eco is fully lost. It is out the window. No one knows what they're doing. This has to be the region with the most thrifties, because they're just doing the most moronic things I've ever seen. everything else is pretty decent. But when the ecos come in, can't believe what I'm watching.
啊，怎么办呢？看看他这波会采取怎样的一个 pick 方式。找一手。
Coach them, dude. This is simple, easy stuff to fix though. But it's every single team. Like how does it happen this often? Every team I watch. Chat, literally look back at this though. Look at when they decide to pull the trigger of pushing through the TP. Okay, this is what happens. We go over towards here. This guy dies, right, from far back, so it's not like they need to hold onto a gun or anything. And then, as this guy dies, they double TP. Like, what? Against an eco, just run back and protect the gun.
来了，又是一个技巧性的一个投掷。还是选择一个比较默认的一个站位啊。这回合 TC 是降速的。赤灵之虎同样是 B 通前点给压力，然后控 B 场。在员工重镇这样地图里面，如果你能控下 B 场，就有很多转的一个空间。而且现在这 Kuro 的追猎之灵已经好了，接下来适当的先拉走以后，等待队友的一个回清，获取信息会更加容易啊。
I'm telling you, this has to be the region with the most thrifties. You see a lot of thrifties, but just with their style of play of how they play against it, man, I have no doubt they have more, or not, maybe not more, but the percentage is higher from what we've seen.
进攻方的人员存在，看看1号怎么接了，要来了，地下铺一个火，但正面全是人，而地下先被打掉，阿伯福大命大，挂着1损打掉了1号。是的，这 Kuro 也只剩下了31滴血，只能躲在了 L 管当中等待队友。现在，是一个4打4的回防啊。下完这个爆能器，这个 B 大是能看的。小闪一个。
Yeah, so late. They really think there's a lock. They really think that someone's up short.
点里面是让卡哇伊来站。 这个管道内的位置的话，可以和队友来配合，形成一个守方管道的一个夹角强线。视野键已经照出 Lowcam 的一个位置 ，Lowcam 现在有点动不了了，就期待队友给他一个补枪，能不能第一时间给上？机器人小配手拉枪带走了卡哇伊。
You convinced it's driven by the culture of individual performance on scrims, of where they have to hit like numbers, so they just wanna fight the eco frags? Maybe. It could be that. It could be too like stat heavy. It's really bad. Like it's actually like sometimes when I watch like EMEA, Pacific or Americas, it will be like what? Once every I would be relatively generous as well. I would say like once every 2 best of 3s maybe. I'm seeing it like every single map. Someone misplay against an eco. Really bad. But everything else is like decent. It's just like they should yeah, it's just like a basic thing they're messing up.
就 TC 反正打这张图的时候呢，当他进攻一起来，阿伯永远是那个箭头人物，还要打 B2楼，因为知道你 A 小有魁父在这儿展开，但这是一个高低的枪线，结果3杀，击标了，第4个拉出来又是头部的命中，现在4杀到手了，只剩1人了，要不要帮他一下？
Well, Hubby's kind of wrecked on this.
给我兄弟 ，Viva 先把，是的，1场1个。 再来回味一下这波的一个5杀 ，Steel 的一个1勾1打 ，J-Crow 主要是。
How are the Chinese games looking? Dude, I'm telling you, the teams, they have a lot of teams at the top. I think there's 6, 7 teams that I think that could go to like a Masters at the moment. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Masters Shanghai we get 3 different teams than what we're seeing from Madrid. It's pretty open. I would like to see EDG maybe reclaim some dominance, but the gap is not really there anymore. This feels like the only reason some of these other teams aren't beating EDG is just like their own mistakes. What it feels like.
他也只能帮助阿伯去垒一些的技能点，主要还是要靠这手追猎之灵，在这回合看一下有没有可能进点的时候去有所帮助了。但现在 TC 其实已经进入他们的技能循环了，一会儿还有恢复的。 现在其实 JDC 的一个技能循环做的也不差，对吧？包括 Riva 和 Stu 的终极技能马上就要好了。对，卡哇伊手里的这个天际光束啊，准备要为大家来开路了。Lowcam 开始转了 ，A 点准备要给压力了。 独木一旦升起，天地光束一定位就往包点里面冲，然后浴室由明居来做一个支架。 追猎之灵
This guy's doing good at holding on to his splashes. He's actually doing very good at making sure he doesn't just use all his U too early.
现在已经开出自己的狂烈之怒，来断你包的一个节奏。天地光束的定位想去找 Viva， 都没有中，明居，哎呦，被这颗肉远点一枪穿射。20秒钟的时间了，又是 Steel 闪身枪，而且北马同时也跟上，正面现在只剩下了 RB 一个人了，有一点安置不下来了。RB 这边骑虎难下，先打第一个完成拆分，但是 Steel 稳稳的架住了。
Balance.
听到了濒临之虎的声音，那对于 Jacko 而言就只能先往后退了。
但是现在枪声只漏了一个，并不确定这个点内的具体信息的。
回防其实来的还挺快的，马上 B 包点就补到了3个人，晚宴会装载。阿博想要买这个包点的控制权，看到了1号被打掉，
而且阿博已经来到了近点，
又反手也来一个，但 RB 就把 Steel 空摘在了空中。虽然说你打掉了阿博，形成了一个1换1。
是的，现在。
You believe TMV is a fraud? You want some drama again amongst the nuts? What the hell?
主要是一个4打3的情况。
Most of TMV stuff is pretty accurate. I think he's a bit too harsh sometimes, and maybe doesn't get the inner workings of a team, but 99% of the stuff is right.
先开个小飞机，这2个技能会用来回防的时候探取站位尤其重要。卡哇伊丝血被打掉 ，RB 的位置也被探寻到。这边的一个1打1要打赢吗？但是秋叶随即180度补枪。
哎呦，血量太低了，血量太低了。
秋叶
They only lost B site really.
但可以看方的撕开，对，相信枪法。
枪枪就是头啊，
是一个分开踩啊，进攻方上来是选择先打默认的。而 TEC 这边会比较激进的，先去把前点位的球给控制了下来。阿波这里
是也确定浴室现在没有人前压，第一时间的信息获取还是打得比较主动的。你看，这也是我们之前聊到的，就是
What is JDG's weakness, bro? This is my only map of watching them, and I'm just like, they just look good. They only messed up the anti-eco really. Their calls were good on all the other rounds. Like at the moment, I'm kind of confused as to how they didn't qualify. Maybe we get to see some more stuff here, but.
而且由于你看这个传送门的机制，它划分出这个防守方的
Wait for it. Do they really start messing up?
至少过一道独木，这个其实对于进攻方而言
I mean, the eco round doesn't fill me with confidence that they prone to avoiding mistakes. These guys were set ready for this. They were ready to make sure no one can get through.
于是前点位 Jacko 过来了，阿博。 可能会打出一个 timing， 但是阿博的头线夹得很稳。
正面已经形成了一波3打4，而且现在 Martin 的血量非常之惨。爆能器现在是一个单人的位置啊，爆能现在一旦掉的话，位置就要被明牌了。
错进错出了。现在这个凹槽里面有没有藏人，可能 TEC 是不知道的。
哎，即将响应，
又打到了一个侧身，最后2个人在浴室强硬的走了进来，打掉了一个，但是后续是2打3。 1打1的一个
This wasn't great. After we complimented them, this wasn't great. Let's see the eco. I want to watch the eco. What the hell? They brought a stinger into it? I mean, I have to watch the eco. They don't get a plant, right? Do they get a plant to warrant this kind of buy?
没有收集到太多信息的情况下，升起独木微小，这是一个非常叫独木一升起，对于 TEC 而言就是非常显而易见的判断，马上就给出了很好的应对措施。
Why are they buying this? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
这 A 小确实太难过了。
3把的正义，1把的锋刺，但是最主要的是 Steel 的手里面没有2颗惊喜翻腾。
对，这样的话，整个的进攻节点还是会相对来说放慢，还是以对枪为主。
对，就看看这个正义能不能获取到一个头部上的命中。
2楼这骷髅想找机会，
有半线啊 ，Jacko 一直在这 pick，low cam 是丝毫不虚的，只要有人踩半线了，我才出去拉。
但是 low cam 的站位还是挺大的，还是朝前。
Martin 经验老道的
会烟头部命中，带走阿博。
对，这个是高。
Oh, maybe this is the buy.
会打出其不意的时候站的点。
是的，打出了人事优， Martin 现在一个人尝试前压，尽量施压，正面的队友4个已经全部来到了 B 点，准备清剿。
他现在主要是藏在烟里面。Martin 摸进来，RB 就在蹲伏，很耐心的猎人。
但是现在的话
，It's an eco
方向只有斯凯一个人在看啊。
只要 P0之5看到信息，手稳即刻出发。
犹豫了，第一时间没冲，后续再进难度就太大了，而且给到对方回防的机会，看这个传送门能不能用起来吧？还是要进吗？
想隔断，争取一个前包点的控制权，但是罗 Cam 这个位置要接架的。
1换1，正面传射，机会。
6的一个封刺也发挥出了
Damn, they make this one close though. Fair play.
飞将
They're still wrecked. Like this plant would actually be incredible right now. Would love a plant. They really need some money.
但是46这个血量啊。46这个ED 血的血量啊，有点太夸张了。
Such a weird round though. I mean, we had to watch the eco here because it wasn't really an eco. It's just like a. I don't even know what to call that as a buy. God, insane timing there. 1 HP.
打背身了，这个位置是有机会的。扔团火找下机会，但是来了，ED 血的46真的能创造奇迹吗？第一个放过去不打，因为距离有点远。能看到。
Oh my god. It's actually really unlucky, man. It's actually really unlucky. Let me just quickly check what the guy long did. He tuck in the whole time? Looks like it. One. Do you have to swing with this guy defusing? Would have been close. It's still unlucky. Into their first buy rounds. Molly, no shocks, no stim pack. I mean, they still get heavy arm. Man, that plant saved them. That plant really saved them. It's still pretty bad, but heavily saved them.
双方的整个的强势来说的话呢，肯定还是京东这边要更加领先一些。PEC 又是老样的选择了前压的这个获取技能球，然后前压的一个扑烟施加压力。
想要去滚一下阿伯这里的一个终极技能。
确定对方 A 大第一时间没压，然后也确定 B 大没有人啊，这信息获取，这 TC 打的确实积极。
每一分啊，感觉 JDG 这里都是在家默认。
那就来了，这个技巧性的投掷是可以来稳稳的不露视野的情况下来获取对方的信息的。
打得这么
Do
慢
we skip this one? Cause nah, we can't skip
这边也
it.
想
Don't
出
make.
去吃点信息了。濒临之户直接往 B 通给。
就这种喜欢进攻的队伍，你让他什么都不知道，他心里就难受。
就比奈力现在总有一波有机会的。
Heretics, yeah, I saw them baiting the fact that Weber was playing, but I think it's the bait.
的一个防守薄弱的点。
具体的一个摸排，主要 B 通你吃到信息，然后想要骗你的回防，然后再转回 A。
进攻方这样的一个
A 小的一个同出啊，爆能器会从浴室出，那肯定是一个2点的隔断烟。
哎呦，这个被穿的血量，浴室已经顶出来了。正面的小黑屋也已经分割了起来。
半线踩到，第一时间 Steel 被混了1点的一个血量。爆能器还没有选择安置，打出一个1换1。
爆能器落在 A 区，
爆能器包掉了机会。
烟的时间已经快要结束了，而且常规的下点位。
Oh man, someone do something. Someone take control. Someone take somewhere. Oh man, it really, ever since I said that it hadn't looked too bad, it really has come crumbling down. Okay guys, look at all your map control right now. Molly goes in. You guys can plant right now. You guys can plant. You guys can plant. You guys can still plant. You guys can now not plant. Now the smokes are done. Oh. Why do they take no extra map control? Who's even here? Dude, we have a sky flash as well. Oh man, we had a sky flash during all of this.
正面的小黑屋也已经分割了起来。
半线踩到，第一时间 Steel 被混了1点的一个血量。爆能器还没有选择安置，打出一个1换1。
爆能器落在 A 区。
And then the pass with the spike is like.
正面的小黑屋也已经分割了起来。
半线踩到，第一时间 Steel 被混了1点的一个血量。爆能器还没有选择安置，打出一个1换1。
I can't believe this guy gets away with the swing. I cannot believe this guy gets away with the swing. Look at what the Brim gets away with. This guy, this guy dies from this passing over towards here. What are these three doing? All watching the smoke. Holy hell. This is a horrendous round.
同时秋叶也又被翻
Shot.
了，其实做到了上一把啊。
那这一分 Jackro 就 Steel 手里是起出了2把半甲的锋刺啊，打进管交火了。明居这一枪是抽空了。
Chat, is there some util I missed? There has to be some util I missed. There's no way this is happening. Molly goes in. How long does the molly last for? Molly's gone.
正面的小黑屋也已经分割了起来。
半线踩到，第一时间 Steel 被混了一点的一个血量。
Criminal. Absolutely criminal. Move, man. Move from shore. Jesus.
Jackro 就 Steel 手里是起出了2把半甲的锋刺啊，打进管交火了。明居这一枪是抽空了。
但是也暴露了明居的位置啊。
Go for the splitter sight. Heavy hookah hit. Uh-oh.
确定明居的位置要顶着明居。
Now they used all of their smokes, but they didn't get over towards sight, so they got to force it through.
这一枪没有架住，宝典已经涌进来了。怎么说 ？Lowcam 先打掉2个 ，Steel 虽然换掉了这杆明居。
My goodness, they're actually going to win this round. Big duel coming up.
关键现在已经来到了一波3打2，而且能不能找到对方的位置进行一波枪械的升级啊？
哦哟，还有2段式进攻想走了。
What are JDG's weaknesses? Man, they're just not. They're not making decisions. Someone needs to take control in the mid round. It's mad.
兄弟，你这一倒。 对方有技能了，有实力能让我来探测了。
晚安焰火直接给，但卡哇伊第一时间没有出来。虽然更新了枪械，但 Steel 只有50。
I mean, this guy baited him out. I'm not too angry at the ult. This guy baited him out a little bit.
正面 RB 再接一人，卡哇伊的位置已经锁死了，
只剩 Steel 现在1个人了。 有没有机会？51滴血，但是对方另外一人离得比较远，现在正面其实是有拆分的机会的。
对他现在不知道 RB 具体的动线在哪。
Dude, they're playing it well though.
打掉了队友，但是正面有1个人怎么办？
是的。
Yeah, RB needs to tap the spike. Damn, nicely done in the end. How did this other guy in sight die? Let me just double check it.
来探测了。
晚安焰火直接给。
Just push spawn. It's not.
再架他回来，本身就是劣势太大了，一枪。
双方的整个的枪械布在几乎在均势的情况下
Still can't get over that other round, man. The other round's crazy. Dude.
明居激进的前进 ，Jackro 给扎到了这个时间啊！
哎呦，一波穿墙，头部命中，完成击杀。
那前顶的明居倒下，现在 TEC 虽然还有2人，但是知道了 B 区是一个重防。
阿博这2回合的明居发挥都稍微差了那么一点点。
说实话，这要是个截锋，可能还稍微舒服一点。确实雷兹
容错率太低了，
就这一枪，然后在惊喜翻腾回来的机会是有可能会被抓的。
毕竟没有逐风的那种速度感。
对，
差距还是太大了。
Seems like the new IGL is not taking full mid round. Didn't Ryan say that they changed their language? Is this true? They changed how they're actually calling? In terms of the language that they're calling in?
少了1个人，但是防守一点都不弱势啊，还是要顶在 B 通前点。
Because if that's true, that is what it's showing for sure. Like someone not coming in the mid rounds.
都不弱势啊，还是要顶。
Oh, goes in. Get the fast kill. We're all just out towards here. We have a sky dog. We have a flash. They push through there. Oh, Molly to exec on them. Oh my god, they're gods. They did it without a flash. They push through there. Oh, Molly. Oh my goodness, imagine losing this round.
是的，正面防守方现在有一波人数优势，是一波3打2的，而且 A 点依然有人布防，这波转点难度也很大。A 点是个0啊。
They used to comment in English, and now they're commenting in Mandarin. Bro, it's showing so heavy on these mid rounds. It's insane. Someone needs to make like a split-second decision, and it's just not there. You can just tell that no one's making the call for them to do anything. Or maybe they are, and it's just like a translation issue or something. Wow, it's really showing. Like I didn't think it would show this bad. The mid rounds instant decision making is not there. There's no way. There's no way he's still alive. Guys, what the hell? Why are the other guys not shooting this through the wall? You can shoot this through the wall. Oh man. How did this crumble so fast? You can shoot this bit on the wall.
战线后点还有明居，怎么办？要传射你 ，RB 先打的肩膀。
Damn, dude, it gets so many of them.
定了你后点位还有人，这个爆能器前。
God, it's actually painful to watch right now.
是的，关键这个先后
These rounds are just these rounds are savage.
保一手，保一手。
They're some of the most painful rounds I've seen a team lose, and they're all in one game.
40秒钟的时间，手里已经有回复了。
1打2，他并不选择转点，他要在正面刚出来，他有拆分的能量吗
？30多秒的时间，先看后路，应该没有转的一个时间了。他第一时间没有去摸 A 小，就没有办法去 B 了。
小雨左边看懂，
哇，可惜没关系。在临场的一个指挥上的成熟啊，知道你。
Ethan is cool. 7676. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime. Appreciate you, dude.
偶尔一次的赌上，这个是运气，对吧？但是你
very much for the support.
正好来把京东的一个战术转变防得死死的。
Another full buy rounds. Full default. You can skip a little bit. We break the trip over towards short. Dog goes in. Know where the op is. We don't walk into the angle. We know where the op is, though, right?
哎，他们真的是啊！就算你再怎么起民居，我也要来顶一下民居的这个感觉。
因为这一分，先锋和
一强，
而且这一分其实很大的，因为现在 JDG 的一个经济也是。
What a difference a half makes! Oh my goodness!
回防也已经完成，2楼一杆民居怎么进点？全部都在小黑屋的位置。
手里有晚焰火的阿博，明居的一个抽射，侧翼当中 Viva 带走了 RB。
正面但是
1号架住了卡。
Yeah, a lot better. Let's get up short. The ult comes down. The recovery's here at least.
这个时候有魁父的一个保护，整个的小黑屋的位置。
I can't gonna use ults into this though, right? 10-9.
Viva 一直在架，但是秋叶过来，有小球皮 ，Viva 第一下没有逮到，第
二被
阿博带走了。
Could be tempted to use ults now. There goes one.
回复反开，阿博进来了，一起狂轰掉了马丁，下了回复，再接短炮，好顶了上来。
No.
还有机会正面再找。
I have no idea he's here.
能找到位置吗？联手2人，1号扛住了局面，
在死角里的1号枪了。最后虽然打。 分京东的一个悬崖边上的这一分啊，手里3杆的数位，2个全甲的狂徒，面对上阿博仍然起到了明居，
是的
，9比10的比分，阿博明居激进的前压。
但是现在注意一下，左侧是有3个人在架设的这个位置。
It's insane how good this trip looks these days. Again, you can spam it through this wall, but I've never seen. I mean, I was gonna say I've never seen it cause a team so much pain, but it has. I've seen teams lose because they don't realize they can spam it.
情况不是很对，这波如果 JDG 提速，8点就有了。
来得及，有独木，真的敢进吗？他真的敢进，4-6瞬间冲了进来，把 B 点直接占住，而且确定 B 大是有人的。
哎呦，回防到了 ，low cam 枪来没问题，定位
Holy
打着一个1换1，
爆能弃掉了，看见爆能器的位置，踩着飞剑再次确认，封锁正面队友来保证自己的位置。
第一时间的timing没有抓得很好的情况。
Damn, that was nice timing with the peek on this.
又是一发惊喜翻腾，破坏身位，给到自己开枪的机会。
那现在是一个3打3的回防，秋叶已经摸进了包点里面 ，B 通已经换狙了 ，Viva 被撕了。
现在正面只剩下了 Still 一个人了，1打3，太难了，太难了，
手里没有任何的镜头来拍。
先手1人，打残1人，还有机
Dude, these are the rounds they have to win. Like, look at the rounds they have to win to get on the board. It's killing me. How did these other guys go down? Get a good plant. Get a good plant. We should probably be playing with no Viper. Don't know if they've been calling the Brim smokes. Both double face instead of going rounds and one playing back. I'm not too mad at the Sky here, but I think they misplayed this. Jeez. Damn, this demo is stacked with them just... This is like the best VOD review for them to watch back though. At least they get like all of their mistakes out in one game. Damn, bro. Double.
A 点已经打空，但是现在浴室的位置还没有找到位置吗？
卡哇伊还在坚挺这个浴室，把浴室顶得死死的，等队友的回防。
Ah, it's so fine, bro. I think it's gonna work out okay. We got a few rounds left. It'll work out pretty well.
同时去排查自己后点位有没有被人渗透。
是的，但现在其实对方全部都是在自己守方家的这一侧方向的。
3打3，而且 Locam 手里是一把判官。A 小的位置 Jacko 是需要帮忙的。
这个时候，独木直接拉起，第一时间不想给机会。独木消失瞬间能收掉吗 ？Martin 最后还是撑住了。现在来到了一波1打1，秋叶的血量有劣势，传 ，Martin 扛住了。
Yeah, this was a little bit more convincing that she had good after palm positions.
但是现在毕竟还有一定的分数领先啊。
这一分如果稳扎稳打下来，这个谁能先进盘点或者赛点就不好说了。
11-11. We'll go back if something mad happens.
方现在的这种。
JDG 这一局手里只差1个点，拥有追猎。
What the hell? I didn't press anything.
失灵，而秋叶这里的
Get this out the way before tomorrow, at least,
这
hopefully.
一波直接堵点，要进 A， 要进 A。
Recon goes in, it got a scan off, so they realized that they could push all the way through the smoke. Maybe Tech kind of messed up a little bit, letting this Recon scan. Nice push from them, though, in reaction. Trip over towards short, get shot, should have a free plant here. They got a lot heavier showers than teams, but I think that's good.
是的，打的依然非常耐心啊。
低包来骗道具，高点位 Still 已经跳上来，就赌这个。
That was kind of nice. I like that though.
什么问题？来一波闪，确定一下2楼的位置。
Satchel in case someone pushes through the smoke into the reactor pit.
不想给你小黑屋对准了一个时机 ，Still 正面。
They're in good position.
敌人自己被扑手稳了 ，Still 可能已经顶不住了。
Not a,
有没有机会？
not a team molly.
同时跟上，连续收2人。
What?
哦，大赌这个时间点的过点架一架。
没什么问题。来一波
Molly even come from?
回防也是靠着这个追猎之灵来的。
Come from heaven.
足球展开，不想给你小黑屋对准了一个时机。
Oh yeah, it's a nice molly.
都是敌人，自己被扑手稳了 ，Still 可能已经顶不住了。
Dude, he ate a flash at the same time. Bro, this retake is nice, by the way. It's a nice retake so far. They get the scan information that all 3 is here. Do they want to serve it all? Not anymore. Holy hell, their coach must have lost his mind in this game. Look at that round and look at how many of them are alive. They're positioning, thinking that you have a server ult. How do they lose it as well? Why did no one play off site? Kzeno, thank you so much for the 6 months. Appreciate the prime. Thank you, thank you.
那你如果再来 A 包点进攻的话，前点位有0的半线啊。现在这杆明居其实场面上的局势对 JDG 而言，进点会有些难，
不好摸，不好摸。
Martin 是非常冒险的去把这根半线给打掉了。
A 小的单向眼也出现了，现在这个位置 A 小进不去，浴室的位置。
The judge coming in. The Viper, bro. What is this Viper? That is sick. Can you hide in this cubby with it? Outrageous. Doesn't look like you can hide in this cubby. Maybe they messed it up, but I think I would sacrifice a little bit to get more here.
已经摸到了一个近点了，而且看到了，要进行一个提速，阿伯直接用完焰火来进行一个劝退。
没有炸到，
大脚步来到了近点，先拼赢了第1个，但是阿波完成了补枪。
后续爆能器直接架设，
How do they win this round?
封锁对方的位置的正面人数，
Stu gets a kill, gets his ult.
进攻方现在是人数劣势。
秋叶从2楼来，那这一杆的明居 Still 就很关键了。
是的，正面能不能找到对方一个回
On site as well, same thing.
来了来了，侧面是
Damn, bro. How's he still alive?
想找2楼，一波跳，后续的血量太低了。
What the hell is going on? This guy has the clutch? Bro, none of these rounds are convincing. Literally none of these rounds have been convincing. Holy. They like just managed to claw this to overtime. Sorry. There's the
了，战术监控也直接看，两边对于前点位前压的防范都非常不错。
TC 的快速的进攻能力，阿波的前压又要出现了。
Yeah, Valorant, dude, it is hectic right now. I don't really get what's going on.
背后被传送过来的霹雳之火适当的震一下，但是对方第一时间并没有压出来，阿博还有找身位的机会。
不好意思，刚看错了，是进攻方的 RB 单摸被打掉。那这种情况下，正面来看的话，可能就没法转点了。
没关系，维瓦正面找到，但是卡哇伊迅速的补强。正面现在防守方还是有人数优的，但是阿博顶了出来，阿博收掉了46。正面现在人数回到了一波3打3。
3打3，回防也悄然而至。1号已经慢慢从防守方重生点给蹭出来，爆能器才刚刚开始安置。阿博的位置是一个常规的点位，要接人的。
还有御生之息，卡哇伊的血量可以上来，这是左边的身位能找到吗？
没抓住这个侧身的 timing， 1号已经快要清通了一边。
2人双拉，3人包夹，正面秋叶还能扛住吗？是一波1打2。
JDG。
But their defense has been looking fine. It's their attack that is like their attack is questionable.
要看 Steel 和阿博正面的一个碰面了。阿博其实架的还挺死的 ，Steel 能否意识到呢
I like this from Tech though. They mix it up.
就差1个身位的距离。
Dog for dog over towards long.
往前来，力保阿博开完这一枪。
双方的整个信息获取现在全部都是在 B 大，但是对于 B2楼来说，双方就靠自己。
So no one followed up the dog, and then we get early info. We push all the way through 24 HP. No way, no way. Oh. And then they don't win this round. How did they not win this round with this guy on 24 HP? And then they go stack B.
要看 RB 的了。阿博还是不放心，觉得可能 A 点转回去打不太现实。
没关系，我有御生之心哪一口。
They don't win this? That's insane.
标定到 RB 知道得自己发力的时刻到了，顶着自己的再爆球漏出来，打2个 RB。
出2个，自己还有8人基地血。
Maybe we should do the Premier thing. I do it for 15.
还有机会，右边的位置有一个清晰的判断，位置是对的，时间许是在身。
Schedule Premier to start. Okay.
最后5杀有没有机会？30血7发子弹，RB 弱退。
Bro, what the? I mean, this is literally just the RB masterclass, though. To be fair, bro, in overtime, I like these cages. He should never be getting 2 there, though. Oh man, it's so sick. Dude, if he doesn't do this, they lose this map 100%. What a god, bro. What an absolute god. Force through the util? Yeah, they just don't expect him so close. Man, that's a full flash kill though.
他知道自己已经回不去了，这个烟是可以进来的。
确实太难进了，这个正面的点，而且现在1号在这个 L 管的侧面的一个死角是在做一个蹲防的。
现在虽然一个2
Cut sound, see if anyone pushes. Hitting the orb on the pass and they got the kill. What? This second kill, this is pure madness, bro. Look at this round.
只剩 Martin 1人了，1打3必包的回防，1把。
Yeah, can't be winning this one.
掉了很多的血量，10滴。
而且这个位置的开枪也暴露了自己的位置了，大致是暴露的。
10 HP, can't be winning this one.
在加时赛2个回合当中 ，Girl 这边大家能不能追回来？对，京东来到了一个进攻方啊。 他们这一分没有去选择架大面积的一个默认，而是选择给压力。浴室前点位时刻可能会准备。
RB is so good, yeah, he's actually insane to be fair.
防守方他的浴室几乎是必前
Just put him on any.
没有选择去持球，想来摸出来，侧面是有人。
Oh my god. Put him on any roll. Bro, he's on 34 kills with him.
浴室前点位损伤殆尽，但是补防来了 ，low cam 自己。 被穿烟的1号给带走，玩一会儿装载，但是被 RB 给收了下来。正面半线出发 ，RB 再次飘回点内。
正面的人数形成了一波3打2，现在爆能器有没有进点的空间？看看 RB 还在烟中继续转移自己的位置，能够找到对方新的侧身位置吗？
队友的赶紧过来救一下，给条虎帮助 RB 换了一个位置。
哎呦，进攻方这一波的 张云给到了小黑房的压力，确定
40多秒攻击下包，先找 RB，
7颗子弹，5颗子弹，没有换弹的时间，这个时候
不敢换呀。
这可以了，这可以了。
现在爆能器已经安置下来 ，RB 的位置被锁得很难受。
4颗子弹，4颗子弹。
秋叶手里还有一个引路止损，两个人要不要配合起来去做这个清剿？
继续尝试穿射。
哎，秋叶可能有背身，秋叶被打掉了。
马尔廷最
注意的
This time they actually, again, some of their afterplant stuff is actually not too bad.
他是会变速的，这个队伍中
Oh my goodness.
EC 也是，
就是那支新的强者之军。
是的，失败才会让我们变得更加强大。而思绪拉回到这场比赛，这一分上来的 TEC 也是打得慢慢的慢了起来。
都不敢出错了现在。但是 TEC 它不是单纯的降速 ，TEC 这个队伍它是会变速的，这个队伍综合性真强，穿。
他这一分而且还是在主动尝试做渗透的 RB 过来被 Stew 一发带走了。
They did the thing that they got punished for, or they punished the opposite team for the round before, and they do it back to them. It's kind of sick.
那这一分进攻有点难，
而且现在是1-2还是在 A 点啊，这个进点难度太大了。但是现在如果阿博能够在 A 掉有一些奇迹的话，双方其实
Doubles. So they do the old smokes to split up the site, create pressure, try and walk one over towards short. Wait, this is actually a nice this is a nice way of handling the 3v5. 2 people over towards here, they create sound, they do double smoke like they're splitting it in half, and then they try and walk up short, take the 1v1. Dude, the mid rounding diff is insane right now. Like they're both pretty equal in terms of like a lot of like the kind of early rounds and just the preset plans, but the mid rounding diff is so vast different. It's insane.
这个位置，阿博在小黑屋的位置是很有创造奇迹的机会的。
他已经买好。
And we've seen individuals pop off from each side as well.
而且还差一个技能点就完焰火了，才能飞剑一根，再来一把头线。
Damn, I can't believe they win this 3v5. Oh my god. So again though, this was a sick plan in the 3v5 here. Really cool plan. Create pressure over towards long, the double smokes, and you can see like the difference in the mid rounding because let me pause this so when you kind of see it, see this, right? When they're just saying, right, we do these 2 smokes, we even ping it out, like they're pinging out the plan to try to get the rotate off. You do the smokes, then you create a bit of pressure over towards here, then the rotate comes in, then the raise takes the go in terms of the 1v1, and then they can take TP and go back. Like this is what we talk. This is like a prime example of the mid rounding, where it's just like your back's up against the wall, you got to come up with something, and this is their plan, and it's a very good plan. Whereas you're looking at JDG in some of these mid rounds when they have to make a decision, and the decision is like not there, and people are just like stuck behind nothing, essentially, just waiting for something to happen. Like these are being proactive, creating pressure. Yeah, that was a cool round. Kind of deserved to win after that.
JDG 也想去打快一些，但是半线就在脸上，怎么办呢？
太难进了，太难进了。这个时候0的手点效果就发挥了出来。
阿博想坚挺浴室，
也要消失。
Jackro 路过一个肩膀，正面低包有给到一些压力，但是只要浴室先守住，回防过来就还能打。
就倒了。
阿博也打掉了 Jackro， 瞬间。 进攻方只剩3人了。
都在小黑屋，RB 这个位置是有侧身的机会的。
Yeah, and just the DRX smokes and just having control of the showers here is just too much. It feels like. JDG should have. I mean, I don't want to say they should have won this because with the amount of mistakes they're making, they shouldn't be winning this. But it is one of those where they can easily fix a lot of this stuff. But yeah, there is insane amounts of mistakes coming into their attack side. Like I'm telling you, their coach must have like aged heavily in this one game. Okay, we're gonna end it there. This was pretty fun though to watch. Okay, I'm now more getting an idea of why JDG struggled hard. Like for sure, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, while this is going on as well, chat, I'm going to stop my stream there. I have a new YouTube video out. It's premiering right now. If you want to check it out, let me put it in the YouTube chat as well. So if you want to go check that out, literally just dropped like 5 minutes ago. So I think you can watch the end of it and then maybe watch the beginning of the end. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. We'll be here for Masters in, what, 22 hours? 22 hours we'll be live for it. Flow, we will find time for that. We will find time for it. I'll make sure it happens, bro. I promise. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Take it easy. Peace, 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 peace. I will see you all soon again. Click this. Watch it. Like, subscribe, etc., etc. Thank you so much for all the support as always. Especially on the YouTube. We're trying to make sure we grow it a little bit. Okay, take it easy, everyone. Peace.